watchers. I said that too fast. You'll only catch the end, but you know the drill. There'll be timestamps in the description. We're just hanging out and having a good time. I'm sorry, I'm like a little late to stream because I was hanging out in Baxel's chat and I got a really good idea for a video off of the raid or like I did. You guys are probably caught up on the lore if you're on the VOD's channel, but I did a review. He's Eternus 4. EU Eternus 4, and I did a review of him, and he was on Fern like first time. And he just kind of like limit testing and stuff, right? Like classic. I mean, it was just like classic. Like how do I word this? It was just like he submitted a bad game because obviously that's like he's a high level player, so he's secure enough to do that. And there are like 8 different comments of like why is this guy Eternus? And he died to a camp once. That was the main thing. And there were a ton of people commented, I've never died to a camp once. Eternus players don't die to a camp once. And I called them. I said that was a self-report, and they got all rage baited. But I have an idea. I think I'm gonna make a video called why it's bad you haven't died to a camp. And I'm gonna make a whole video about like why you should limit test and how like if you haven't died to a camp, you're not playing the game correctly with limit testing. What's the Victor? I haven't seen the Victor build. I need to wait. Sorry, I need to get up thumbnail on the VOD's channel. I'm late, but I need to get going. So let me also. I need to run ads. And then we can do our raffle. I gotta be quick. Two minutes. They were reflecting. Oh, in the. Oh, are you talking about? I didn't see if you did it. You guys did a scrim or whatever the Ghost Fest you're talking about. I've spent this morning being busy. Okay, wait. Let me get the thumbnail on this VOD, and then I can actually focus on. No, you're not talking about that. I don't know what game you're talking about then. Okay. Pockets in this review. Phantom. Ascendance. Doorman. Haze. Oracle. Oh my god, I have to rename that playlist on this channel and probably my main. God damn it. And I need to update my Twitch bio. Okay, free coaching, yeah. That's yesterday's stream. That'll be uploading. That's good. I have 1 minute before the ads end and I actually have to be a streamer. So what did I need to change? I needed to go to my playlist and rename the one of them. Okay, options. There's no way to rename. Details? Okay, there we go. There we go. And I probably need to also do that on my main channel. Actually, to be fair, I don't think I've ever uploaded one of those reviews. Oh, okay. Perfect. We are... Oh, is the upload going to the right stream? Yeah, of course it is. It links to my actual Twitch. Even though I had to restart my stream. I think we're perfect. Ads are ending in 15 seconds. There's definitely something else I need to do. Oh, my Twitch bio I need to update. Let's go here. Thank you for the follow, totally. Welcome. Go here and let's go. Dashboard, search bio. Profile setting. Sure, I'll temp. Okay, then I want to change this to I am a Deadlock. Wait, I already have that in my coach, so I just need to say all my on stream coaching is free and raffle based, but if you want one-on-one coaching, DM me. I'll say, but if you still want one-on-one coaching, but if you still want one-on-one coaching, DM me for sales. Raffle base. Okay, perfect. I think I'm good to go. Just lost a game despite doing everything? Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. You just gotta look at your own mistakes and move on, unfortunately. Okay. Then I need to go to raffles and slash raffle. Which, how much time do I have for this review? Oh god. DLNS is in like 20 minutes. That's not great. Whatever, they normally don't start till like 10 to 50 minutes after they're supposed to. So, should be fine. As long as we don't get like a 50-minute review, it should be fine. 40-minute review would put us, assuming I actually use my skip buttons, but I also pause like a maniac. Probably put us at 15 on the dot, which should be just as draft is starting or ending. That should work out. Hey, Wolf and Pugs, how's it going? The troll build, oh, here's the... Well, okay, yeah, sure, I'll look at it. Why not? You get mod privileges. Oh fuck, I should have. Oh, whatever. I still want to work on that Warden build. I just haven't really been playing Deadlock. Wolf, you want to play tonight? Let me test my Warden build more. That. Wait, was it the build ID? Oh, it's the build ID. All right, I'm not reviewing this though, cause like we're not. I want to keep those redemptions, but I'll look at this until you have mod privileges. Well, it's not as troll as I thought it would be. I mean, okay, it's kind of troll. Okay, it's a little troll, but it's not that bad. Yeah, yeah, it's honestly not that bad. Okay. Replace Refresher and cheat death like fifth item. I mean, Refresher isn't troll on Victor. If you're buying Refresher on Victor post like 35 minutes, it's a good item. You just need to get, there needs a point where respawn timers are long enough that having a third life is still ridiculously good. Okay. And then how do we get more troll and not grief? You rush Refresher, I guess. Oh, wait, but not grief? I mean, there's no way to make it more troll but not grief. Those are like synonymous. Where's Warden? There he is.
I will make up for my parents' failures.
Okay, I still need to, this build is so fucking nuts and bolts. I really like a backstabber item. Like, I feel like this item has to be so good on him. I still haven't had the time to play it because I've been so busy. I feel like this item is so good on him. This character is great if you're not Eternus. The only reason is bad is capacitor is getting. How do you spell capacitor? CAPACITORED. Okay, the only reason it's bad is getting capacitor, which anyone below Eternus is not doing enough. Is not doing well enough. I'll leave it at this. That's not gonna get past her. Twitch.tv/Yoshi. Please build. So update. Okay. Did you want to play later? Yeah. Yeah, if you're on, I have to go after stream, so it'll be DLNS, and then I'll probably take like a couple hours. I have to run to the meat store to get some meat. And then, oh, perfect, you won. And then, you, okay, wait, let me check. You are, yes, you are the same person. So I'll also get up your OG notes. I can know what to look for. What was I saying? Oh, I really would love to get this to be a YouTube review too. If this is a YouTube review, I can do daily uploads all week, which would be huge. Okay, where are your previous notes? I guess I'll just add to them. Yeah, I'll add to them. Thank you. Wait, one sec. I'll read the follow in 1 second. Okay. Where's my Thank you for the follow, Synchro. Welcome, welcome. You're busy? Okay. Well, yeah, you're busy right now. Oh, wait, no, right now, yeah. Oh, wait, but Wolf, you never answered me. Are you free in like 5 hours to run some? Oh, it is a 15-minute VOD now, so I'll skip around. I'm loving your vids and watching the YouTube VODs. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, the VODs channel is doing well, which is nice. It's almost, we have enough watch hours to get monetized now. We're just at a sub, so I gotta start a shill on that. Exclamation point VODs, sub the VODs channel to get more money in my wallet. Because getting that channel monetized would be like actually huge for me. Probably plus like 20%. I probably get like 10 to 20% of the views on my VODs channel I do on my main. So that's just like plus 10 to 20% money for me that I make on YouTube, which would be really huge. Okay. Oh, you were on what character are you on? I didn't write down what character you're on, but I don't think you're on Mirage. Oh, you switched to Mirage. Oh, yeah, yeah. I also used Division's build, so we're probably mowing Krill. Okay. Good question. Do you have in-game VC enabled? Comps are huge, but half the games are toxic. So I do now, but I didn't on my initial climb, I didn't turn on comms until I think I was like Phantom 5 or 6. I had everything full muted. I played Mirage, I slat in a side lane, and I just pushed until I was almost on the brink of Ascendant, and then I was like, all right, I gotta turn them on, and then I turned them on and kept climbing. It's like, but the reason I did that is because I came from like, I have like thousands upon thousands of hours in League, and I knew playing with a bunch of Overwatch players would just rage bait me. So I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna turn off. Like, I'm not even gonna interact with these people who don't know what the word MOBA means, and I'm just gonna climb until I'm at a high enough elo where people like surely will not be like that stupid. Also, this was pre-rank distribution, but now that would be like probably like A6, A5, A6. But oh, that is a page build. Average page player. Okay, I gotta be quick though. Start recording. Work on screen. We have DLNS in 35 minutes, so it should be a pretty perfect amount of time. Now it said it's not even in chat. The thing is, chat is fine. My Twitch chat is actually great. It's the YouTube comments that has all the feral beasts, like the feral Overwatch players. Okay, I have that. Oh, I need the dock up. The dock up. My everything is like I do not have anything in the right order. I like kind of rushed to stream right now because I was like I said, I got such a good idea for a video, but I was working on it. Oh, I should make exclamation point coaching. It's exclamation point raffles if you want the details for the free ones. I should actually add an exclamation point coaching command. That is a great idea. Add that to my own personal notes, and then we got this. Okay, I think I'm finally good. I didn't slash marker. Slash marker. What ranks this? Oracle Mirage. This is the last, because the DLNS is today, this is the last coaching session of today before we do DLNS, but I do four-ish sessions every weekday, except Wednesdays. Great parry. You only grade the light melee. That was perfect. Wait, I'm pretty sure one of your notes was to melee after parries, no? Maybe I'm insane. That was great to see. Yeah, bad aim's part of the process. If it's egregious, I'll recommend you to use Kovacs, but I mean, you, especially when learning a new character, like you just have to, every character in this game has like a very, because just by their fire rate, they all have a different way of aiming. Where like, you know, Infernus is very track based, Holiday is like more deliberate shots, like that type of thing. And Mirage is more of like a deliberate character. Well, Krill is kind of like a tracking character, right? I believe it was Krill you played previously. Like, could be butchering that. So aim being a little rough is just a natural part of the process of picking up a new character. Also, what build are you using? The build I'd recommend most is Lightbringers, as far as Mirages go. He's just greeting. Or not greeting, griefing. I mean, I wouldn't tornado forward. If Vindicta had staked you right there, it would have been really, really bad. In general, don't use your tornado aggressively unless it's to secure a kill. Shiv, like, really greeted, and he should have just stayed on that bridge and peppered him. Kept your tornado online. Vindicta stake. I mean, really just them shooting you after you, like, counter misposition after him mispositioning is bad, but especially with Vindicta online. What's the build called? Because I will look at it after this game if it's, like, bad or something, or I need to recommend a new one. But you know the name of the build, because I might just know it if it's, like, a high-level players. If it's not a high-level players, I wouldn't use it. I generally only use a high-level, like, a name you recognize or your own as far as builds. How am I invisible and not offline? Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe we do recommend a little Kovacs. I mean, Kovacs is like, I would say if you use Kovacs, you'll improve 30% faster than if you use Aim Labs, but Aim Labs is free. Do what you will with that information, but I do recommend just like, I don't know, every day you do like at least 10 minutes for like a month, and your aim will be 50 times better. That's what I did when my aim was really weak. Yeah, and then I'll just make sure whatever drill you're doing, if it's on Aim Labs, oh, you're using Sonya's. Okay, yeah, that's a good build. And Sonya's a good player. And I know his, I actually don't know his Mirage build well, but I know he has other good builds, like his Fern build. Okay, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, just make sure when you're doing an aim training playlist, it repeats drills like multiple times in a row. That's how you know it's a good playlist or not. And that's why Aim Labs is really grief, because a lot of them don't. Can't tell if you're trying to fake melee there or not. If you were trying to fake melee, that was good. If you were trying to heavy melee him in the face, that was bad. But good kills. You going pro in this game? No. I peaked a long time ago. I really enjoy coaching. Like pro, you have to like sweat and like try your ass off and like play every day. Like all the pro players and like, I mean, literally just every like E6 streamer you see playing the game like every day. And me, I just get to like watch the game and hang out and talk to chat. Like I have the easiest job ever. I don't know, it's just so much more fun to coach. Because like, I just get to hang out, I get to have fun, I get to watch the game and funny content creators play the game. It's great. Thank you for the follow, Spooky, welcome. And also, on like, the past week, this game has been, like, or not the past week, the past month, the game has gotten really stale, so like, I'm just not really playing, and it's great. I still am watching, like, I would say on average like 3 hours of like high level play on this game to still improve my own coaching, but I don't have to play. It's amazing. You are egoing really hard right now. When we're this low, we should have just tucked in bot healing, right? But we were so lucky. If at any point she actually pressed 1 on her keyboard, we would be like in such a worse spot. My partner is also getting the coaching realization with Tekken. He barely plays anymore, but he just loves coaching. It's, yeah, I mean, again, especially with a game like, it's just so nice because you're never forced to play the game. Like, I never don't enjoy watching content on this game, but there are patches where I don't enjoy playing the game because the meta is awful, like the 7 meta. But it doesn't matter because I don't need to play, I just need to watch. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is just, like, way too ego-y. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the issue with that is, again, we just need to buy healing right a long time ago, and we need to reset a long time ago. Why? Fucking hoot. Yeah, I swear to God if he builds it today. I swear to God. Look, you will never recover. It's so stupid. The people who like justify to like, oh, Lomain, but Lomain's building trophy every game. It's like, yeah, and Death he's playing Gun Lash every game. Does that mean Gun Lash is good? Does that mean Gun Lash is playable? Or does it mean that we've been in the same meta for 2 months and all the high level players are just getting bored and having fun? Oh yeah, that's free. Also, that's the benefit, by the way, for any viewers at home. Oh, the last light melee was really greedy. Does she have snipe? Oh, she does. I actually wouldn't mind you TPing out. For anyone watching at home, that's why light melees are so OP, because Mirage conditioned him that when he walks up to him, he light melees. But then when he walks up to him, the Shiv just throws his melee for fun, and we just get a kill that we definitely shouldn't have been able to get. Okay. Ooh, hit by the trophy collector bot, unlucky. I wish that, okay, one thing I like that my on-screen chat doesn't show Nightbot commands. But I really wish it would, like, people, like, because for any VOD watchers or any YouTube viewers, it would say on screen, like, when someone got hit by the trophy collector bot. Okay, let me focus. And also, I can go on tangents like this. Like, if I was playing the game, I couldn't tangent and talk with chat. Okay, let me lock in. We are, again, it's just, like, a really mispositioning. Our Sinclair is hugging the tower, and we're, like, walking up here. Yeah, we take our entire HP bar for it. You're just greeting way too much to hit this minion. To be fair, Sinclair definitely wants lane control, and you guys probably should be able to get bridge control. But now, reclaiming bridge, you just gotta wait till they go on a buy timer. The best way for you guys to reclaim bridge is just wait till they go on a buy timer. How's it going, Miss Midknight? Echo. Yeah, we just get executed. You should have held, well, okay, this is like, and you live there. You just need to reset though. We have our boost. If we just boost reset right now, our life is a lot easier. With both of them having executes online, grading like this at 1 HP is so risky. Great parry. Okay. Is the new Dispatch episode out? Again, fuck that game for doing an episodic release, and I will never play it legally, but... Anyway. Oh, the game's fully out. Okay, I'll look on, legally acquiring it. Okay, what was I saying before? So yeah, we greeted our HP being low way too much into 2 execute characters. Also, I would have just bought healing right this game. You are greeting way too much. You and Sinclair are kind of walking up here. I don't have your map on. Where's Vindicta? In base? Okay, anyway. This is really greedy and really scary. You guys are behind. Yeah, sitting there Sinners is greedy but okay, but trying to save their tower is greedy and not okay. If you see Vindicta another... Yeah, now we see Vindicta on side lane. Now we can go crazy, take this tower because she's trolling. Like, that's great. But when she's not on map, she should be, like... I mean, she shouldn't really be leaving you guys just to take the tower like this. So when she's not showing, it's much more scary. Because she didn't roam on the wave timer. So you should be going to tower to parry it here. Oh, it's going good. It's going good. How are you doing? Is there any way to tell when you have zip boost? It comes up at 8:05. Yeah, no, wait, not 8:05, 6:05. It comes up at 6:05, and you just kind of have to know. But the first ones are easy to tell because it comes up at 6:05. Also, I mean, at this point, we just want to take side. Yeah, Sinclair's starting to head towards mid. We got our tower. We just farm. We hold our side, and we're happy. Just hold our side, and we're happy. Okay, mid lane KDA. Well, to be fair, Christ, yeah, your teammates are not here. But to be fair, at least the page doesn't spam dying. But Effordo does a lot of... yeah, I mean, that's rough. Where do you die 5 times with the page, too? Anyway. This is good. I mean, this is how we should play. Sit in the side. You can start making your way towards doubles. You have time to greed. You don't need to walk back here. You guys, I mean, it's... Yes, you could try to jump the Vindicta, but she could definitely have a teammate with her. It's not... We don't really have that much information, so I'd prefer you just keep farming. If you want to look for steal, that's fine. Which, to be fair, maybe you are looking to shove wave back and steal farm with Vindicta. But you don't need to immediately catch this wave. You can let her ping pong back the neutral wave while you farm like your Sinners or something. You know what? Actually, I take that back. Your Haze... to be fair, I can't hear your comms. If Haze was calling for you to walk up because she was wanting to take aggressive farm, that's actually good. And that's a good play by you. I didn't realize she was going to keep staying aggressively, so that just might be a comms diff, but that ended up being good. Okay, yes, I love you. I just everyone... Okay. Do I have to do the VODs thing again? The VOD receipt of me saying hi back? I just no one listen to me. We all have listening problems here, I guess. Haze wants to pick up your side. You actually have a really M1 heavy calm. This is... I mean, Mirage still wants to be inside, especially your weak side, but it's kind of hard when you have Infernus and Haze. Oh, wait, this is your side. I realize that my map is flipped. I also want to focus on your ult usage, because we're 12 minutes in and we haven't ulted once, which is not great. Well, I didn't even think about the fact that you could have reset like that. This is an inefficient way to farm this camp. You have decent mark damage, and you're playing for your mark, which is fine, but generally you should just... You're losing so much DPS in the time it takes you to flick the camps. It's just better to shoot the camp, flick, shoot the camp, keep like the mark up on 1. Maybe 2 of them. To be fair, I am surprised your mark 1 shot. But generally, it's better to like weave in, or like try to weave in combo extensions and not like just play for them while farming. I mean, if you're goated with aim and you can like insta flick, well, if you're goated with aim, you would do like, you would just shoot one, you would insta flick, shoot like one of the other ones, keep shooting the main one, instant flick, shoot the last one, and do it like that. But if you were goated with aim, you would literally be holding left. You would be holding left click instead of tabbing it. Okay. Cultist going back up. Okay, you could cultist this camp, but we should be playing for our cultist timer. Generally, I'd look to cultist this side camp because it's more neutral, but yeah, we're sitting too long on our cultist. Again, I don't. Did you switch to instant cast? Because I know I told you to switch to instant cast last time. Yeah, have a good one, Miss Midnight. I'll talk to you either later or after stream. Okay. Because if you're not using instant cast, yeah, you're not. You would notice your cultist. Yeah, you need to switch to instant cast. This is one of your notes before. If you had instant cast, you'd be reminded that your cultist was up right now. Yeah, yeah. Switch it. You don't even need to pay attention to when your cultist is up if you have instant cast. That's why I love it so much. It's just so OP. I love you too, hon. Okay. We're letting our souls get way too high. We're wasting our boost. You have a couple options here. I mean, you don't want to greed Secret Shop because you're sitting on a lot and you don't have much information, but I wouldn't boost. You have your ult online if you need it. Also, we should not be buying K-Dash here. When our souls are this high, we should just rush Ricochet. However, I don't even like a Ricochet rush on Mirage because I generally prefer playing him as a duelist versus a like AoE team fight, AoE team fighter. And if you're playing him as an AoE team fighter, you're much more required in fights, which can be harder for climbing. Versus if you're playing him as a duelist, it's much easier just to like, you know, sit in a side lane, duel anyone who pulls up, ult if they're like a really important team fight. And, not behind enough that earns on our side. We are very behind. Okay, this is like this is actually okay, this is interesting to see because this is fairly rare. It's like so there's no farm on map, absolutely no farm, which is because there's like actually do they even have very many M1s? They don't have very many farmers, so just everyone on this map is like hyper farming. The question is, what do you do here, right? Generally, you just want a box route. Like, you just want to keep away lane shoved in the time where you would farm. You just box route. You don't want to get bored. And, like, more likely than not, we'll see this team get bored and just send, like, 4 down mid. Or one team get bored and send 4 down mid. And then just, like, take a mosh pit fight for no reason. However, what we should see is you could look for a pick on sideline. You could look for a pick. I mean, their comp is much better for pick. Well, our comp is we only really have haze around our pick. So we should expect, for one, we should expect them looking for pick around their bebop hook. But for two, we could kind of try to look for pick off like a haze sleep and a page root combo. But if you're not looking for pick off those two or looking for pick on a side lane, you definitely don't want to be just brute forcing mid. And if none of that, you just do box routes and keep shoving your wave like normal. If you guys are ahead, yeah, you can steal box routes. Like, for example, this team, very ahead, has a very good pick character. Dynamo, great if, like, it turns into something scary, more team fighty. We also have Vindicta Tether. We just, like, mostly off the Bebop and Bebop pick potential. This team should look for aggressive box routes, and then if anyone shows up, they try to, like, Bebop hook them, Vin stake them, get some kind of pick like that. Does Sonya's build really rush Ricochet? Why is your page side laning when you have 3 M1s? It should not ults. Yeah, it's just bad ult. I mean, I'm glad you're using your ult, to be fair, because we definitely were underutilizing our ult. Speaking of, I need to be writing down notes. The notes. Okay. But we should not be ulting there. We should just full farm the tier 2. I mean, yeah, if there's one with the page and they like haze slept, you could look for the ult, but page alone, like in that situation, it's just not worth. The personal preference thing, yeah, I don't recommend it. A lot of like lower level players, like, well, this is for oracles, like mid, like what is this? It would top 30%, so that's like upper mid level, I guess. But a lot of just the general player base really likes Ricochet and really just likes going Ricochet. But even in the way I've recommended, did you play Mirage, or the way you're playing Mirage now, just sitting in side lane, it's much better if you have more like duelist items. You know, something to boost your fire rate, something like a toxic bullets would feel much better for 1v1. Also, you should be mantle sliding. Again, it's just free movement. You need to see the mantle sliding. Mantle sliding is so OP.
I see someone appreciates fine craftsmanship.
I mean, yeah, I would say Ricochet is like the, well, it's not the trophy collector of gun items, but it's like, as far as like love in a lower level and then decreasing as you get higher and higher. Trophy collector, sorry, Ricochet definitely sits in the same box as Ricochet. However, Trophy Collector, like, you know, if you rush Ricochet on Mirage, I don't think it's optimal, but I wouldn't report you. If you rush Trophy Collector on Dynamo, I'm gonna report you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it does improve your farming efficiency. Also, one reason I don't like this game is it is a decent item to improve. Like, okay, if we were the only M1 on our team, I could see the vision, because Mirage has really bad farm. It's one reason he loves Cultist. Mirage just has really, really bad farm, even though he's like supposed to be an M1, like kind of hyper farmer, side laner, weak side player. So if we were the only M1 and we rushed it to eat farm, I could see the vision. But when we have 3 M1s on our team, like right now, we haven't farmed a single camp in like 3 minutes. We're not getting any value of our, we haven't gotten any value out of our Ricochet for that long. Aside from like farming waves. I like have my finger on the slowdown button. I always hover my finger over the pause button and not the slowdown button. Alright. I mean, on paper, well, that's fine. Yeah, no, that was good. That was good.
They are safe from me. I'll travel where I'm needed.
Really Haze is one character it's actually good on. I mean, if you're going an old build, yeah. But I mean, again, generally like a pick duelist build is better on Haze.
They will not escape their fate.
There's a situation where it's fine to eat a lane creep with Cultist. I mean, yeah, if you need the buff, like after your 1 or 2 Cultists, if you just need the buff for a fight, it's absolutely fine to Cultist a lane creep, or Cultist like a tier 2 minion. If there's no tier 3s available, like right there where he Cultist, like that was actually a perfect example. He Cultist that lane creep there, and that's perfect. There's no tier 3s anywhere near him, so it's not worth going to a tier 3. Having the buff is OP, so we just Cultist lane creep. Okay. Spiritual overflow, yeah. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I do really like this build. If we just don't have Ricochet, like, we're just doing so much. Toxic Bolts would feel so much better for 1v1. Yes, we're opening ourselves to a debuff remover counter, but, I mean, they're not going to build debuff remover.
Fighting me was a grievous error.
Watch Northernlion Plasma. I mean, we shouldn't try to 1v1 the ulting B, but wait, let me look at this whole fight. I was sped up a little too much.
Fighting me was a grievous error.
I don't think, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, actually I don't mind this. Assuming we're expecting our Infernus ult to cancel a B bubble, but then he just dies too quickly, I don't mind it. I wouldn't like that if you were just trying to 1v1 the B bubble, but I think we expected Infernal ult to cancel. Also, insane the Dynamo ulted the ulting Infernus, but whatever, he rushed Trophy Collector, what do I expect?
I can't afford to fail now.
But at this point, Ernest comeback, you guys should just run the comeback Ern. Yeah, I mean, you're going comebacks. No, you're not. Yeah, they're gonna run the comeback Ern on you, which is unfortunate. They should have gone mid, but luckily they don't. You switch that much? I just come to watch your streams randomly because it's good to hear the calls and what's wrong. Okay, I appreciate it. I was just asking because I only hear Northernlion viewers say Yerp, and I say that as someone who's guilty of saying it or saying Yerp myself. At least they finally went rejuve. Alright, mid boss. Wait, did we have time to contest here? Because they were so late to do it. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, wait, let's see. When did we hear Cry? Okay, we already heard Cry. We're just too far, but yeah, I mean, our teammate's up. We definitely could have contested. We don't have any ults to contest. They don't have Dynamo ult, though. But you don't have Page ult or anything, or Sinclair Bunny because he was dead. We get Wave Prow and Rejuve, that's good. I mean, now we just kind of turtle. I mean, you definitely, someone, while this urn is reset, someone should definitely pick it up so they can't run it off their Rejuve. Who do you think the best player is in EU right now? It's not ABL. It's definitely Hoot. ABL, I wouldn't even play ABL in like my top 3. Probably not even my top 5, to be honest. Hoots, IMO, Hoots the best. Maybe you could have like, I mean, Zergy and Jamside are both phenomenal M1s. Who else is good? No, honestly, like, well, I don't want to flame. I don't want to flame anyone, to be fair, but I think, yeah, I'd probably put Hoot. Oh, my stamina bars are glitched. That makes sense because you have K-Dash, but I don't see 4 stam. Oh, I mean, this is fine. The issue is, like, at this point, we're splitting lane with, or splitting souls with 3 people. We don't want them to push this Walker in with Rejuve. But we should not be running it now. This is bad. You are actively seeking out a fight while they have Rejuve. That's really bad. This part of the game is just you played super slow. Yeah, we're gonna die for this. Oh, we don't die, so we'll get 1 Rejuve. This should never have worked out, though. Yeah, there's their team fight. Also a pretty classical mistake. Oh my god, yeah, the whole goon squad shows up. I was gonna say, also a pretty classical mistake of after you get the Rejuve, you should just back off. So often people will... oh, yeah, together is really good. Also, Flammable's a damn good support. Okay. What was I saying? Wait, I lost my train of thought. We were sitting inside. Oh, with that fight. So for one, after you pop the Rejuve, you should just back off. It's very common. It's a very common mistake to overstay off popping 1 Rejuve. Flammable my Sinclair go? I haven't seen Flammable Sinclair. Oh, wait, sorry, one sec. My favorite coach is Moonlight. Did Twitch offer you something to promote subs? I still need to arrange those gift subs. Wait, what are we talking about? No, Twitch just like, wait here, I need to back up. Twitch just randomly does sub discounts. I think it's like a platform wide. They're just like doing a sub discount for a while. They just try, it's just like FOMO to get people to sub. But I do not know who Moonlight is. Wait, how is the first part of that sentence Moonlight? My favorite coach is Moonlight. Did Twitch do something to promote subs or something? Wait, how are those sentences combined? We're fighting Vindicta, no Rejuve. Okay, we're fighting for buff. No, we're not. We're just fighting for fun. This is so bad. Oh, I see. That makes. Thing. This is just really bad. If we look at your map, you're like way egregiously positioned. These two are very quick to rotate to you. Even if we didn't see these two on map, we're still aggressively fighting a 1v1, which, I mean, if you didn't have Ricochet, I would say you win the 1v1. But with Ricochet, it's also, well, to be fair, she actually griefed her flies. You win the 1v1. However, we're gonna get traded back. Unless we like immediately ult out, these guys are gonna rotate over. She definitely could have a teammate nearby. They still have a Rejuve, so they still actively want to fight, even if Vindicta herself doesn't have a Rejuve credit. Now we should just ult away. You just need to ult away as you're falling. If you jumped off that bridge and insta-ulted, you maybe had a chance at living. Okay. I don't like escalating exposure at all. Unless, like, wait, what's the vision with escalating exposure? You stack it off your scarab and then you pop your mark. I see. I still don't like it because, like, your build is pretty weak to debuff remover and it kind of makes you even more weak to debuff remover, but, like... What's the game plan when you're this far behind? Fix waves and walk a 6 for comeback earn? You have two options. First option, yeah, walk is 6 to come back earn. Like right now, well, not walk is 6, probably walk is 4 to come back earn. Like keep like 1 or 2 around the walker, and then maybe 1 to pick up the side, depending on how our wave state is. But put like 4 players on earn. The second option, you put like, okay, Haze, like we see the sin. Over here, let me go to map view. We see the Sinners is up, so okay, let's bring our Page, our Haze, and our like Infernus. Mirage can pick up the weak side here, and then like Victor can sit mid. Let's bring, and then I don't know what Sinclair can do whatever he wants. Let's bring these 3 in this jungle to try to steal this camp or try to find someone on this camp. When someone tries to farm it, we hit him with a Haze sleep, we hit him with a Page root, and we kill him. But your main options are either run comeback earn or look for pick on side lane. You cannot look for a mid fight, or it'll just be a fair fight and you'll lose.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
They reap what they sowed. My enemies will not outrun me.
Oh wait, give me 1 second. Check one thing. Okay, we good. No ABL this fight night. It really is 1 win not there? Or whatever they're called now, goo balls?
You're making me do this.
Or is it specifically ABL not here? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is just a bad fight. For 1, our Haze is already dead. We should not come to this fight. For 1, our Haze is already dead, but for 2, it's just we're down a ton taking a fair fight, which is really bad. And it's not fair now that our Haze is dead. Well, the Haze is alive. It is a fair fight, which we just don't want to look for. Yeah.
I stopped their
I mean, we definitely should have been able to get 1 pick back. That should not have gone well. That should have been our team getting wiped and them doing mid boss and winning the game. Why does the Bebop? Imagine if the Bebop bought Remover instead of Unstop, by the way. Oh my god. In my tech video, is it worth mentioning you can debuff Remover, Unstop? Or sorry, not Unstop, good called. You know what I'm trying to say. Now we do mid boss. Actually, no, we are dead. 3 for 3, okay. Empty Dreams, Osis, Flammable, and a few others. Oh, there's a new team. Oh shit. Empty Dreams, Osis, and Flammable. That sounds like a damn good team. Did they just like cut ABL for Flammable? And rename the team again? Because I respect the shit out of that. But you know, still, yeah. Yeah, I knew you could debuff remove the urn picking up. I guess we'll look at their roster when it starts. Well, I guess it's probably... Are we... They're not in draft. Yeah, we got time. And plus, it's this fucking show match. Okay, match. Alright, this matters a lot. Yeah, I don't... Is that Dynamo ulting? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't like this mid-boss. Because we're calling it into a Dino. Why does the Dino have unstop? Okay, whatever. I don't love this mid-boss, because when we're calling it, it's a 3v3... It's a 3v4. Yeah, we're calling mid-boss when we're down... Well, actually, Sinclair got picked for fun. But in a world where Sinclair didn't get picked for fun, we're still calling mid-boss into a 4v4 with Dynamo Refresher. Which is not great. New glitch. I heard Lightbringer said Buffendors, he thought Buffendors would be back this week. Are they not? The Dynamo missed his ult? How did Dynamo save this game for them? Great Rejuve secure. Let me look at how you take this fight. I was actually fucking stunned. I mean, now is when Ricochet actually provides value. Running away, which is fine. It's not a good fight for you guys. I didn't pay attention to your ult usage. Your ult usage is... Oh, we're ulting back in? Oh, you actually have ult max. Guess the buffs are worth it then? One thing is just like coordination would be the call. It's fine to be running away from that because I don't think we should have won that fight, but you need to be coordinated with your team if you're running away, which we ran away and ulted back in, which worked out. And because you have ult max, it's actually worth the buffs just to toss it. But it is a little crazy that that's how that worked out. Okay, we get Urn now, huge.
ready to use item.
No, we don't. When you're behind in that situation. Well, also, it wasn't even really a flip because like they had Dynamo. That should have been an absolute loss. That should have been like a guaranteed triple rejuve steal. We lose the game there instead of Dynamo misses the ult on rejuve, which is impressive to give to his credit. I did not think you could miss ult on a stagnant object, but each their own. Or I shouldn't be flaming, but like, you know, he built Trophy Collector first. He deserves it. All right, another mistake. We're up 2 players. Okay, actually, this is never mind. I thought we still had Rage of credits. This is fine to brute force this Walker. It's just like I would so much more prefer that you eat any of this like aggressive jungle. If you use your advantage, because now you're just gonna like kind of go take a 4v4 on their Walker, which is a a coin flip with a small advantage in their regard, but then your haze is getting something. Either way, it's not like you'll probably get Walker. You'll probably lose like a person in the way. Or you could just eat all of this farm and like completely starve them out. That's what I'd prefer to see. Especially as Mirage, like you shouldn't be in the bulk of this fight. As Mirage, you should be essentially doing what the Haze is doing and splitting in like the side wave. And then if they need your help, you can ult into the fight. But not like, you know, leveraging the fact that you have ult to be on the other side of the map of the main fight. There's also why I'm glad you ran Urn. It's better you run Urn than no one, but it's better anyone else than you runs Urn. I'd run Urn again off spawn. You just really need to buy.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Yeah, we're afraid to run Urn for no reason. Our team's winning at this point. It's a neutral Urn. Great Urn for us. Why is running Urn off spawn okay here? Because we're up a decent chunk of souls. They have Dynamo, which is scary. He shouldn't have Refresher though. So if we just play smart, we use Sinclair. Like it's a good fight. Yeah, they have Dynamo, Pocket Ult and stuff, but we have Sinclair ult, Fern ult, Page ult. Like if Page just spaces back and ults the Dynamo whenever he ults, it's really not that scary. If he had Refresher, it'd be a little scarier, but it's actually more scary that Sinclair would steal the Dynamo's ult and reverse ult them because they don't have an easy way to cancel it. Also, in general, it's just always better to be the one to run Urn, because if you run Urn, you just take a fight on your advantage. Like, if we just have, I don't know, Page run this Urn, and Mirage just pushes in the side lane, if anyone shows up to stop him, he just ults to this fight, we now have a 6v5. Like, it's especially good to run Urn because you can control how the fight is dictated, but it's like even better when you have Mirage, who can leverage his ult to guarantee a positive fight, or he just cleans out the base. There aren't really. I mean, if you're behind, you get slightly more souls when you kill enemies and when you farm camps. The way it works is like when you get like the further you're behind, the higher percentage souls, like bonus souls you get off camps. And then when you kill someone, their team's net soul value is weighed against your team's net soul value, and then their individual net soul value is weighed against their own. Why are we fighting here? Yeah. I mean, we know we won a decent fight, but it shouldn't really be 5 mid for no reason, and as a Mirage, we definitely shouldn't be here. Yeah. Yeah, there's like a form of shutdowns, but it's not crazy. His Refresher is back. I guess we just took so long. Yo, wait, actually we're 3 minutes since our spawned. Yeah, of course, his Refresher's back. Did the Pocket have unstop? What the fuck? Okay, you're focusing Pocket, which is great. That's how you should be playing this. Okay. Surprised that one shot you too. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say there was any major issue in how we misplayed that fight, besides like grouping a little too heavy, but not like from an individual perspective, no major issue. The issue was just like that fight even happened. We kind of knew we wanted a fight, so we just put 5 mid, but like if you're just putting 5 mid, well, actually you don't even really want a fair fight like that because they have Dynamo ult. Only reason you wanted to run Urn is because you control the fight, and it isn't fair because you're the ones holding Urn. And then on top of that, Dynamo ult wasn't online at the time. Or the Refresher wasn't online at the time, rather. But even if it was, again, as long as you dictate how the fight works out, it's just like great. So now that he has unstop, his ult is scarier. typing. Okay. I mean, this is fine. Again, this should just be our role. Yeah, there's a ton of centers for us to farm. This is good. We have a rejuve, we're up, so we win a fair fight. I mean, when I see that, especially we know Dynamo got his ult back, but Dynamo Refresher still offline. We should just run Earn. If you just run Earn here, life is so easy. You get a guaranteed good fight while you have rejuve. Like, it's just great.
No more games.
Instead, we're just gonna kind of waste our time. And again, you can do the same thing where you sit on the side. Like, okay, also as a Mirage, your bread and butter is your team runs Earn, and you sit in the opposite lane of Earn cache and shove in a wave. If they show anyone, you just ult to the Earn fight, get a guaranteed Earn or a positive team fight. That's like your bread and butter as Mirage, and it's so OP. It's such a free way to win in solo queue. Okay, Merc Mag with escalating, I see.
Take me where I
I did a game where one of my lanes lost at 2 minutes, but that wouldn't be fun to watch because we just got snowballed because of them. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. I think someone told me the other day, I actually think it was in the last YouTube review. A good mentality about it, or a good old like coach's mentality was a 30-year games you can't win, a 30-year games you can't lose, and a 30-year games you control, which I think is a good way of looking at it when you get like a bad game like that.
Brings consequence once more.
I mean, again, we're just mid for no reason. As Mirage, you just need to be inside here. We shouldn't be looking for a brute force team fight mid, because at this point, Dynamo has Refresher back. He's double Refresher on stops. We don't win a fair fight. Again, still fine to run the Earn and control how the fight dictates. But just looking for a fight mid for no reason is bad in general, and especially bad into a Refresher Dynamo. Why does this shit have Unstop? Who on their team told them Unstop is OP? Probably the Bebop who rushed it. Okay, here, let me look at this fight. Pretty impressive to review a 50-minute game with only 20 minutes of time. What do you mean? Oh no, we've definitely gone over the DLNS time, but it's am I in? No, it looks normal. Yeah, this fight is just
They'll reap what they sowed.
Mid-boss has arrived.
okay. They just got done with draft. Yeah, okay, yeah, perfect. They're done with draft. That should work out perfectly. What is happening here? Why are we just running at them? Wait, one sec. Let me look at what happens here. Oh, your mistake is dropping off height. Yeah, I mean, for one, we're just dropping the enemy team, but also if you just hold height, well, you're down 3 in the beam up hook, so it's scary to even hold height, but it's especially bad to just jump into them for fun. Yeah. Why do you pocket wait for the minion wave to push instead of just cloaking the wave when it drops? You can cloak the wave when it drops. It's more just about like pressure. You have to be hold. If you have aggressive pressure in lane, it's fine to cloak the wave when it spawns. But you have to have a lot of pressure to do that. Vortex web. I mean, also debuff remover would be so good here, or unstop, and spirit res. Okay, I think also an issue is just our counter itemization. They're pretty hard spirit. They're actually extremely hard spirit. And we don't have any form of, like, spirit resilience would go so crazy here. Spell break is not bad. Debuff remover, great into Shiv, great into Dicta, good into Pocket, good into Mina. Not really irrelevant into Dynamo, and great into this Bebop build. Also, I think an issue is just our counter itemization. How is the game not over? Wait, we died again? How did I skip and we already died? We're just running at the mid? They bait mid? No, we're just running at the mid for fun. There's no reason to just be running at them here. Wait, we literally just ulted and insta-died. That's what happens, isn't it? Yeah, that's why it was so quick. We ulted into this team fight where... Okay, this team fight isn't bad. You're just tanking the Bebop ult again. If it gets on us, that's fine. You could have, when you see the decay coming at you like that, you can tornado the decay. Also, yeah, we did just waste our tornado. You either, for one, okay, two things wrong with this. For one, you can try to tornado the Shiv dash if you aren't comfortable tornadoing the Shiv ult. Obviously, tornadoing the Shiv ult, it would be your best option by far. Next thing is that you're fighting Shiv in like a condensed hallway. You can't fight Shiv here. When Shiv is fighting you, you gotta kite him into this open space. If you're ever fighting Shiv in a closed hallway like this, it's just lost. Okay. Ooh, what a game. Alright. Yeah, okay. They just started perfect timing. Okay, your notes, you need to focus on ulting and ulting, especially your mid-game ults were fine, but you gotta focus on ulting more early. And just trying to, you know, again, just something as simple as resetting then ulting back to lane is great. Don't be going on low HP, especially into execute characters like Shiv and Vindicta. You need to be, you know, like using your boost for resets as well, either boost or ult. Just don't be afraid to reset, especially into these type of characters. These fights are really bad. Again, as Mirage, your role is just weak side lane, run the urn, go on the other side lane, ult to the team fight. Be happy. Don't tank Bebop ult for fine, and then work on your counter itemization. I mean, it's you definitely should have at least some kind of spirit resistance since they're very hard spirit. We only have escalating exposure is our only form of spirit res. Well, I guess we have a little bit more, but we only have 30% spirit res. Spirit resilience would go so crazy here. Spell break if you wanted to get something even more. And then also debuff remover is fantastic in this comp. So also just focusing on counter itemization. Reactive barrier is not worth, but spirit shielding is very worth as well. That would have been big into our lane and just big in general. Yeah. Those are the biggest notes. What, on Chromium you can't combine tabs? That shit. This one needs to go to dashboard, and this one needs to go to DLNS. And
then again, you do have like a Shiv and Abrams and a Lady Geist. They're gonna have the beefiness they need, but I don't know how well they're gonna play when it comes to Leviathan roaming around in this mid game looking for picks.
Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. We 2 minutes missed. Oh god, the furries are back. So the furries picked up. Oh wait, no, this is the furries are the good guys. Sorry. For some reason I thought the furries were yes, our team. Furries are the good guys. We root for the furries, although I doubt they win.
Seems like this lane with Abrams is really delivering that hot start.
Oh, what did Leviathan just? Oh yeah, so they cut ABL and one other person for. Or no, did they cut 3 people? They must have cut 3 people. Right, let me stop the recording for I record the whole time.
Flammable just trying to heal up here with the score as much as he can.
Primark was like 1 bullet there and somehow just had the sick movement to escape out of that one.
Demov ABL, oh huge. Wait. Wait, so Demov just got fucked for his choice. Oh, actually big.
I think they put the guys here as a way to kind of slow the game down and stall it out, but I mean,
that's actually perfect. It's crazy. I'll say it. I was gonna no flame. It's crazy. ABL is so unlikable that he already. Why does Demov like him? But also, it's crazy. He's so unlikable that he's already gotten kicked off his team. That's crazy.
Oh, right into his face here for Rake.
What do our lanes look like? I want to focus on lane distribution. We have Geist, GT mid. What the fuck? Oh, it's the furries. That's why. That's a terror. Well, I mean that's not a good mid lane.
She's gonna time this perfect, but no, maybe just in the fog and in a compromised position, casting that bird, and the punish is immediate here in the mid lane.
Got the parry though. Could get traded back, yeah.
After going down before, but then Fargareko's gonna be there to do it himself as well. So pretty much just throwing.
Okay, well, what else lanes? Paradox. Doorman? No, Paradox Holiday.
He's still got that
First.
carry off on the holiday that
And then we
allows
have,
Midknight to
what's our
perform
side
this
lane look
counter
like?
kill.
Doorman
Obviously,
and,
great
okay, we have
distance.
Krill in
He's
pocket
actually
and Doorman and
for those
Yama.
Furies,
Okay,
you
that makes
kinda
sense.
expect Holiday Paradox to
Oh,
dominate
lanes
this
are actually
lane.
really strong on
But
Leviathan.
it's pretty much even.
Furries are kind of just here.
GT's
I mean, their
actually
lanes
better too.
are not bad.
He's got the stamina to get away
It's
from
not
it, so he should be
crazy.
fine. Also the pressure from
GT's
Captain
cringe?
looking
I mean,
forward to
yeah,
the
but
back.
less cringe than Vindicta in this meta.
Dude's
Oh, we
okay
drafted
damage, but
GT
not
and
actually
Vin.
kill anyone. I think there's a little bit too much
I mean, I think,
space.
to be fair, it's like,
Tejano,
this game is not, furries are like the underdogs by miles. However, you know, we root for them. Their draft is worse, they're the underdogs. A little rough. We're bans. Kelvin, Bob, Ivy,
Shift to take the snipe
Page.
is good. Big connection and Coffin with the follow-up there.
We're just playing off Holiday M1, I suppose.
Pretty nice for Fearless Fury.
Okay.
Still the net worth lead.
Is Spirit Shielding an OP item or OP because Spirit is OP? Shields are overpowered. I would say Spirit Shielding's an OP item. Spirit, slightly because Spirit is OP and most comps are heavy Spirit, but it's also just an overpowered item. It procs extremely easily. Pretty much every character in the game can proc it, even if they're a gun character. It procs, you know, weapon is more like a stagnated damage, so it's harder to proc weapon shielding than Spirit shielding. And then it's also just the movement speed and shields are just OP in general.
I wish I saw it. Good old Italian
Kelvin's been the
Renegade.
most broken character in the game for months at this point. Probably like, what, 4 months at this point we've had just
Down.
Kelvin, perma-banned Kelvin.
5,100 souls though. I mean, if we talk about the soul allocation and currently the way the game stands, it's a decent lead here for Fearless Furies, especially if they can get these
Furies
guards
are
and
winning?
turn it into some of these flex
I mean, okay,
obviously don't need it just yet, but it being allowed
the
to
issue is
rotate
like,
around the
fuck, this
midfield
DLNS might be
guards
boring.
initially would be huge
If
win.
Leviathan's looking this weak into furries, they have no chance against Abrahams. And I don't think, no disrespect to furries, I think they're a good team, but like, they're not gonna beat furries.
Pretty decisive. Shiv Vindicta, their tower is almost completely full HP. Mid lane.
Yeah, blocks both damage types, even though it only procs off Spirit, but it blocks both damage types. That's why, like, there's the meta Shiv build right now, which was Shiv. Wait, Shiv wasn't picked or banned? Sorry? No, he was picked, okay. I was gonna say, we'll probably see Shiv go triple barrier, reactive, Spirit shielding, weapon shielding. It's just the, like, Cancer, I'm Shields, Shiv meta right now. Well, probably Shiv meta, not really. It hasn't really made its way into solo queue as much.
We just see Mo looking for
So it's a
cash
very
and
strong
does
build.
have combo up. Though not really a great priority target.
Is there kill potential here?
Captain, I mean,
Gonna
he's
say.
shrugging
I
off
mean, I
the
guess we're just trying to set up our
he's taking-
gank.
And he's got horns. Oh my god, he has Overseas head.
Just comes down like a ton of bricks there on the doorman. Now GT showed up in this lane. GT wants to get active, wants to participate in some of these fights. I mean, he's got that rapid recharge. Look at this build. All damage right now. I mean, this is a very early power spike from the Great Talon. Immediate counter pressure coming in mid. Leviathan wants to punish for this rotate, but the damage may have been done. Yeah, Mo's down. Guardian drop.
I need to drink something. I can feel I'm really, or sorry, I need to drink sparkling water. I can feel I'm really hungry.
For the Great Talon. It's a hero that
Only fix to
you know,
that
was
is
super
sparkling
popular,
water.
right, for a long time in DLNS, but has actually not been played as much recently.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't remember what even caused that to
Oh,
happen.
healthy?
I know
Eh.
we had great
Works.
comp being
Care if
banned
it's healthy.
constantly every single
My
match.
microwave's been broken for a while, so I haven't really been eating well at all for a long time, but it's fine.
Should be
Should
saying
get fixed
goodnight
this
here
week.
before you're gonna get any schmoovement out of
But
this
no, I
one.
just drink sparkling water so I'm not hungry. I eat after stream, but like, I'm not gonna eat on stream, so
It almost
that
feels like
solution
they're
is just to
being
avoid it.
extra aggressive and cocky because they just want to battle it out.
Yeah, both teams are absolutely not backing down. Fearless Furies have opened up moderate net worth lead
GT
here.
build looks pretty normal. Rapid recharge comes out a little early. Oh, it's Gunyama. Interesting.
That kill in the side lane on Ayano opens up the counter side.
I guess because we were, it's obviously Gun Holiday, Gunyama,
It's just
well,
happily
Paradox,
free farming in the
our
lane. Now
Spirit
Snow
damage is
being able
Dormant
to start seeing
Pocket.
some jungle
Okay.
camps.
I do wonder.
Yeah, it
where
actually
they
would be a
think
good
the
ult
solo
if you just
farm
throw. Yeah, yeah.
is
Make it actual
confident
skill shot
himself
rethrow
where he's
curl.
gonna
I'd fuck
try to
with
push
that.
up the left-hand side to get the wave in towards the walker far correctly. You gotta be careful. He does have swap, but has no way to close the
Yeah,
distance
no,
here.
exactly. I don't want.
Looks like
I don't know.
Will
I
is
just don't like
looking
eating
for
on
now,
stream. I actually don't think I've ever ate on
Leviathan
stream.
moves in towards the mid lane,
Well,
looking
I
for
have
Guardian,
like
which is
well
only
muted
half
with cam off,
HP.
but like I don't think I've
It looks
actually
like
ate it on
Leviathan
stream.
haven't really positioned themselves well when it comes to these objectives on this mid and left-hand side. And the left-hand Guardian's taking almost absolutely zero damage.
It's a very messy fight taking place here in the side lane. Neither team
I'll
really
focus
getting
on the
kills
fights.
yet.
I want to
This
focus
is
on
a
the team
1
macro.
HP surgery.
I want to get a. I need to get a button that does the drawing scene. But for this scene,
Coffin to find a second. It's a pretty much.
Did that work? No, that wouldn't work.
Evicting Leviathan out of their jungle, re-pushing now and bringing a lot of numbers to mid. This could be a mid guardian take for Fearless Furies.
All right.
After all the struggle and strife they endured in that mid lane.
Oh, I should get. That's fine.
preserve their guardian. I think they're likely going to be the first team to open.
But
that
I want to update.
crucial
I want to add a
mid
coaching command. We'll do that right now. Need to focus though.
Yeah, and considering, look at the souls as well, like surgeries.
Commands, new command, exclamation coaching.
Who is one of his combatants.
And then do I just make it a student? Just make it a command for. Oh, I.
I guess he has been punished to 7.1.
Can I make? How do I make it a
It
pseudonym?
looks like they're gonna be the ones that actually take the guard themselves. While in the meantime, OC's gonna be the one trying to run the urn across the map here, being chased down by Captain, or at least was looking like it. He's gonna teleport to actually prevent any sort of turn in. I'm not sure if an urn turn in would really be worth it right now. I feel like you almost want Fearless Furies to pick it up so then you can use that to take some.
Second, let me write
guardians
this.
into- into towards the middle.
Coaching. Our free on-stream coaching. Exclamation raffles for details.
Pocket, right? You tank the health shot and lady guys. That's a very long cooldown ult. Yamato potentially trying to run the urn, but this is absolutely going to be contested. The doorman though, is he able to just slip it in? No one's there in time. They just weren't ready for that level of pace. I mean, this is the value from
Perfect.
doorman. You have to be ready so preemptively on the urn drop if you want.
Are we getting the 1 million channel point reward? What'd you guys even want for 1 million? No, I'm not an Overwatch player or a content enjoyer. I low-key hate that game.
We saw an amazing use.
I mean, I'm sure he's a good creator. I just think Overwatch is like a terrible video game.
The bridge for the buffs, and then
It was good a long time ago, don't get me wrong, but it was good before I wasn't like old enough to really play that type of game.
Like the little innovations like that with now obviously the urns as well. It's
I mean, yeah, Doorman's just always gonna be broken in pro play. There's no, you can't balance Doorman for pro play. Like the portal is just, no matter what they do to him, he's gonna like he'll get nerfed into a zero territory where he's useless and solo goated in pro. That's the inevitability. Why are the graphics so low on that? Like when that bird came off. Oh, he dodged the stomp. Well, didn't dodge the stomp, but he missed getting the stomp.
I mean, I was at 13k, still a formidable force, but again, another good pickup here to Fearless Furies. They haven't lengthened the lead too far yet because that urn.
Yeah, Shiva is reactive. He's going a bit more melee heavy with the Spirit Snatch. I think we will see Triple Barrier come out. He's going a very like sustain based build.
And they have been able to clean up all those gardens as well as there's none left on the map to go. So I do wonder.
Yeah, Norman's skilling is definitely infinite.
He's actually going to be taking stuff on the right hand side. Maybe
He's just like, I don't know.
push on the right to maybe get
They have a lot. We'll get a lot of changes for a while. There's like most of the characters in the game need pretty drastic changes. Like even with the just fundamentals of their kit.
Gonna die for this walker take, but it's absolutely worth there to clean that one up early. OCs wants to get that counter kill.
Oh,
Should be an
what a
easy find
timing.
unless we get some more movement.
Actually could have lived there.
Just stalls a little bit, buys a little bit more
He
time
pixel
on the
perfect
map.
timings with the holiday jump up. I wonder if she hurt. No, she started before he jumped. That was just complete. Well, I guess a little bit of skill, but a lot of luck.
Chances to get out of this one, but nonetheless, affliction, just too much damage.
No, I hate Sinclair more. Sinclair is so much worse. Fuck Sinclair. Sinclair just needs a major rework. Making the like okay, yeah, you know what, he deserves a flame. The fucking the Risk of Rain dev, what's his name? Hippo. He's the one who made Sinclair and Viper, and I think both those characters need to be removed or fundamentally reworked. Like the pick, a poke mage should not be the ult stealing character. Sinclair shouldn't have an AOE polymorph. Sinclair bolts should actually work as intended. Viper should get spirit resist on her slide. She shouldn't get any form of weapon resist. Viper shouldn't be Viper. Kinda hate everything about Viper's kit. Viper Venom needs to be looked at. Venom is just allowed to be comically broken in lane because the character is so bad. That's kind of Sinclair too. Sinclair bolts are allowed to be comically broken because Sinclair, and no, not even bolts. Sinclair polymorph is allowed to be so broken, and bolts are allowed to do so much damage just because like he's just Sinclair. He's so broken. Like bolts are OP, but they're so hard to hit because they glitch half the time you throw them.
Coming through with the finish.
Oh god.
That's another kill. If they keep doing this, if they keep picking up kill after kill,
Warriors are actually winning.
small little
Crazy.
advantages, they could easily turn it into a mid-boss at
This is okay. The issue is like this is not a good sign for the set. We'll see.
That's like 2 in a
But
row
like,
with him.
if Leviathan loses to Furries, I think I'm actually rooting for Leviathan. Yeah, I think I'm actually rooting for Leviathan. It's no flame to Furries, but they don't have a chance to beat Abraham, so they buy MO, so like, I think we need Leviathan to win to have a competitive finals. I always thought Venom was allowed to be broken because everything else on Viper is a kill shot. So you get one free, look north and do 200 damage? No, no. Venom's allowed to be broken because Viper is just like Viper. She's just, yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking at Captain at 12k, Pargareco at 13k.
Like, why is Venom allowed to be broken? She's just like not good. Like her kit is just, it's because she is so comically weak to CC. Like if Viper could survive any form of CC, she would be the most broken character in the game. But the fact that if you just like breathe on her with like a slow, she just evaporates. That's her issue. I played a lot of League, Valorant. League and Valorant were my two games before this, which is where I picked up, you know, the skills I needed to play this. Those are like my games, and I picked up League and got super addicted during COVID, put thousands upon thousands of hours into it. Then I switched to Valorant, and then they made that game cancer, and I came to this game.
He gets out of this. It's illegal. He just forced 5 players to chase him, but I think
They gotta let her parry while sliding, so counterspell can go hard. I could honestly see that as a cool change for her.
You really can't be going 1v5 like that. You are all damage, and you aren't gonna win.
Why is Pocket's not ulting? They have a ton of information. Okay, that's why Pocket's not ulting Walker. They have so much information they know they don't need to.
I think it might have been intentional though, Jay, because he did pull 5 players over in that direction, and you saw Leviathan respond of like, okay, we're just
Also, is audio balancing good? I was told this is good. Nerf score? No, I just don't think. I think QSR shouldn't apply on hits. I think QSR shouldn't give Lash and Mythic Burst shouldn't give Lash and Krill more healing. I don't think Scorn inherently needs a nerf. I just think its lane is too stupid when you can just inflate it with like QSR and Burst. Oh, he's good? Okay, perfect. Hello's dead right now, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, they just made that game so dog shit. The second they decrease the patches, by the way, one patch every 2 months is ridiculously bad, and they decreased it. They decreased it. They get 2 maps a year. No, yeah, they had 2 maps a year, 1 map every 6 months, and they decided that was too many maps for them to release a year. They are like $1 billion company. And they're like, 2 maps a year? Nah, that's too hard for us. We gotta tune that down. 2 maps a whole year? 2 maps? You can't remove. Also, I'm gonna get a whole tangent. How the fuck was Breeze never removed? I have never met a player who likes Breeze. Not a pro player, not an iron player, no one. And yet they still keep trying to force the map into the meta. You can't just, it's fine if you make a bad map if you have enough maps that it can just be removed. But they don't have enough. They spent a year on Breeze. It was dog shit when it came out, which makes it so much worse. And then they still keep trying to brute force it because it's one of their like 5 maps in a game that's existed for like 5 years. If you play here in 1 match every 2 months and thinking it's bad, I mean, yeah, but you're a TF2 player, deserved. I mean, to be fair, in like the Deadlock scene, like, get like 1 patch every 4 months now. 5 months actually. How long has it been since the Euro dump? It's been a while. August? Late August. Your favorite March, April, May, June, July. August, September, October, November. Yeah, it's gonna be 5 months. That's pretty long. But the thing is, it's still shorter than Valorant, and this game's in closed alpha. Did he just... He tried to... Oh, he was trying to lasso into his team. I see. They're looking for an aggressive pick. I don't know if she has enough duration to do that, though. Holy shit. Fari's not gonna win?
Surgery's gonna be
Man,
the mid lane to shove it out.
that'd be crazy.
To make sure shove that right hand lane to buy them some time, but they have to retreat away to make sure. At least
sounds like Valorant is making Overwatch 1 development sins. No. Valorant is making Overwatch 2 development sins. We're gonna get Valorant 2 announced in like 1 week.
Has respawn back in as well, so there is potential for the contest here if they're not quick enough.
The game is just so bad. Like, the thing is, I think what upsets me most is like, Valorant probably, aside from Deadlock, Valorant probably had the most potential I've ever played in a game. When I played it in the beta, its potential was limitless, and they just fumbled the bag so hard. They fumbled the bag so fucking hard. And I hope Deadlock doesn't do that. But I trust Valve 20x more than I trust Riot. And that's why I'm making a career on this game. Played Val and Alpha, loved it, and then when it released, I swear to God I couldn't hit a shot. Yeah, it just was like... Also, the fact that, like... I don't know. This is just a whole different tangent, but, like... Recoil exists. Do you remember I don't know if any of you guys remember the 7 months we had of a run and gun meta. Anyone remember that? That hell on earth? I would much rather play in a 7 meta than a running gun meta. The whole meta was just running and praying your shots would hit. It was so awful. Oh my god. I think that's what killed, like, really put the nail in the coffin for me with that game. That was when I took my first break. I put like 1,000 hours into it just in the beta. And then the running gun meta hit and I took 6 months off. And then I got like a couple more like swings for a few months, and then like, but it just got worse and worse every patch. Anyway, let's focus on the full tangent. Oh, it's actually crazy though. It's funny, like, I just find it fun. Like, I'm just thinking about APL, and it's like crazy how you can be like again, he is probably a top 5 player in EU. It's crazy how you can be like an amazing player and just be so unlikable you can't find a team. Like, he's so unlikable that all these players are actively choosing to not play with him over $1,000. Like, you have to understand how miserable a person is to be around. ABL, he's a pro player who's he likes saying some slurs and then also flaming his teammates a fuck ton. But it's like, it's genuinely crazy how unlikable you have to be. Do we really get this cash? Oh, we do. DC doesn't come out till too late to push him off the earn cash. That's a big earn. I mean, that's ick too. This is huge. This is a comeback potential. Rated back. I think Leviathan's greeting a little too much. To be fair, no one on Freeze is there. Yeah. Shiv went in for the execute, but like, no one else is there. Completely disjointed in how they took this fight. 3 people commit to the fight, and then 3 people just, well, 1 person isn't there, and then 2 people just run away. But to be fair, guys and Abrams are 1, so it's not really their fault, but it's their fault for not, like, the team's fault as a whole for not, like, communicating, like, we're both 1 HP, we can't commit. You're talking about ABL? Yeah. But it's like, I genuinely crazy how you're like, again, you just have to, like, it's actually a monetary equation. You are actively a worse person than $1,000. Like, you are actively so annoying to be around, someone won't take $1,000 a week to hang out with you. That is actually, like, how it boils down. That's crazy. I mean, the prize pool is even higher this week. We're at like 1.2k. It's insane. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, that pays for like a house. Like, that pays rent. Like, that literally pays like rent on a house that can like put a roof over your head. And like, you're worse than that. You're worse than a house. Anyway. But still mostly going to be focusing on gun with I mean, yeah, you're splitting it between 6 players, sure, but it's still like a couple $100, right? Like 180. Well, I guess if you're including coaches, like 160. Like, it's still bad. It was 1k a week. And I'm talking about rent. I'm talking about paying rent. So it'd be like 4k a month, which definitely could make a like rent on a house. But also, you're right, that is split. But like, assuming you have a roommate or 2, it's still like, I don't know, what, 160 a month times 4, that'd be 320, 680. It's still $700 a month, which is like, you know, big chillin'.
Shiv was dancing with death there, just barely warps them away. Great talent, getting the full scout on absolutely everyone there with the bird. So Fearless Fairies, they know the status this one. They want to force it first, getting some good damage on the OZs early. This hero is not taking to a lot of damage, but not very tanky. EPL fine though, still finds that burst.
Ice evaporated, just the gun holiday line of fire.
And now OZ's gonna grab the reset. So far, Greco just thought, hey, put a lot of damage on the holiday. That'll be good enough to start the team fight. I'll get a swap on somebody else. Just didn't take into account the flank from EPL fine to clear out that Geist and burst her down. I mean, hard Geist game, frankly, right? With all the mobility, there's not really an easy swap on the field for you. I mean, maybe Mo if he makes a mistake, but then if you come close to
for a pick right now on the left side, Leviathan's getting very aggressive. They want to push. Actually, they lost their they're almost 7 managed. They want to push this into a pick. Here's the pick. That's a really good catch. They're continuing to push the advantage, pulling this into a team fight. We have a doorman ult to secure another. Not gonna be a mid boss off of this, but it is gonna be a walker, maybe 2, auto jungle 8. What a lasso. Oh, but no, no, he should live. No, 2 up? No, never mind. Forgot that it's gun holiday, so he doesn't need any teammates to kill.
Not doing enough damage for now. OC's is out of the engagement.
If I'm at holiday, like I'm playing my spirit build though, he lives and I cry.
Then Infernus just can't quite get the kills just yet. Needs to find some kills. Needs to get some heal bane procs to heal up and stay alive in this fight. The burns are good. They get the kill onto OC's. Infernus somehow gets out of that one. Fearless Furies are dancing with death, but they keep doubling down on these low numbers engagements, and they're making it work. Swap used out from Far Greco. Just gets him a little bit of HP. Survives just a couple seconds longer. Infernus not even in this fight, right?
Okay.
Trying to get back in. Far Greco just dueling it out on low HP, essentially alone here on the guys.
Yeah, it's crazy like watching just how much the scene has improved as well. Like if you watched Deadlock, like if you watched like Deadlock Fight Night, like I want to say 2-3 months ago, there was like no one air strafing. And now you watch it and pretty much everyone in the lobbies like spam air strafing. I think like probably all the teams got a movement coach or something. But it's still kind of crazy.
Albeit just one, and mid boss is spawned in about 10 seconds time, which means realistically, if you're Leviathan, do you want to go for it? With 45 seconds left on Far Greco, there definitely is the chance.
This game has just been so close, like throughout. You know, there's like never been a moment where either team has had a comfortable lead. Just a little disrespectful bird in the enemy.
When air strafing in a source game is alien to me. Yeah, I mean I didn't start air strafing until like 1.5k hours, right? It's if you don't come from a source game, it's not like it's honestly air strafing is not intuitive. Maybe in TF2 it was. To be fair, on holiday pads it's kind of intuitive. If someone tells you to do it, you can do it on holiday pads. But like air strafing will like why are we air strafing while running at the ground, like will like in between dashes or just like moving around is very unintuitive. Took me probably like 300 hours of just like air strafing in game to actually get a consistency, and you still see I'm bad at it. Like by the way, you guys notice that? One thing I recommend for you guys when you're trying to min-max your improvement is if you ever look at me in lobby, whenever I'm coaching and I'm like going between the replay viewer and like the main lobby and all that stuff, I'm always practicing something. Right now it's my jumping into wall boost and air strafing. Before it was like the jump instant dash. Like there's always something with movement I'm min-max practicing.
There's an opportunity to look for something, but with the wave crashing as well on the Leviathan base, seems like both teams just content.
Yeah, letting go of W was very weird to get used to. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Is it worth min-maxing improvement when there's so much macro and whatnot to still improve on? I mean, but the point of like that min-maxing improvement is like you're doing it anyway, so you might as well be actively improving while you're doing it. Armament Pulse is, wait, this Yamato build is really interesting. I mean, we're still committing to Torment Pulse because it's comically overpowered.
It just removes like a period where even with
I swear whenever I queue with buddies, I try to aim train with the birds and they spam Doorman Page ult. It's so annoying. Yeah, I feel that. I think air strafing is more intuitive in TF2 because of all the knockback you're always getting on opportunities to use it. Yeah. Or like you do it off like jump pads in that game, right? Like on this game, like hugging the, like it's also like in this game, you have like 1 second, 2 seconds every jump to do it.
But it cost him his life. Will that be enough in this team fight? Baroness casted here on the Infernus, trying to get out of this one, get back to the teammates and give them some support. OC's dropping a little bit low, has a little bit of pressure on him. Iono's trying to find something to do in this team fight, goes in deep with the ultimate, stuns 2. That's going to be some good value. Doorman trying to get out of this one. But it's a 2 for 0 right now for the
Good
Furies.
fight for the furries.
They're keeping this fight very much
Deep in the enemy's base. If they all live, it's they're greeding at this point. Yeah, Shiv falls. This is getting really greedy. We trade Shiv back. We should be able to get the Yama, although it's getting a little close with this Infernus. Okay. Very greedy. We end up trading 2 for 1, but we burn through Pug because we spawn timer, and we're very chunked. Are we too chunked to do mid? We might be.
I mean, this is a tough call for Infernus. Like, to be this low HP doing mid boss
Versus Fortitude. That makes sense.
I think he just goes for the Fortitude buy just to like.
He's gonna play the which offlane will he play? He's playing stairs. Okay.
Super important.
Half of the team has Fortitude, so as long as they manage the laser, everyone's gonna heal back to full.
I don't think he's gonna have his affliction up in time. I mean, this would be such a desperate temper up parry. Here's Doorman. Has to do something completely absurd.
Ooh.
They dodge the luggage cart for now.
Everyone parrying.
And a third as well as 2.
Also, one thing we'll see more at a higher level is like, notice how this is like something. This is not flame at all, but this is just like you always see this done wrong because people are still getting used to like pairing with 3 rejuves. I think 4 players spam their rejuve there. You'll start seeing at a higher level people getting much better at staggering their rejuves with more and more scrim time and more play time. People will get much better with like I think 3 people on furries parried at the exact same time in that fight. You can do 2 for redundancy, but it shouldn't be more than 2 people parrying at the same time, so you can actually stagger parries.
Also, something I wanted to mention that Ayano, he's gone for the dash build. He got the extra charge or rapid recharge in there as well. We haven't seen this build
Oh
often.
yeah, use it. No, it's not really a dash build. This isn't really a dash build. It's dashier than normal, but I wouldn't really call it a dash build.
Don't have any sort of initiate other than holding W. But the first trine's gonna go down, the second's gonna fall as well, and if they get any more picks,
Like your only real dash item is like rapid recharge.
I think somebody got lassoed there. Might have been the Abrams though, one of the few characters who can just soak that damage and shrug it off. Patron to be dropped here. Fearless Fury.
Civil in this game in a year is gonna be insane. Oh yeah, no, like again, I remember when everyone came back on the last major patch and everyone was like, oh, I D-ranked so much.
Should be out of this one.
It's not because I mean, obviously they got worse, but the biggest part was just everyone else in the game improved so much in that time.
Get everyone back to full, and they still have a
Like, it's
reach
crazy
over
just
the
how
goal
much
game.
better the game is getting. You can go back and watch some of my old coaching sessions. Probably you could watch my first one when I was 7, and like, I mean, I think he was Oracle at the time. You look at him now, well, probably actually regular distribution, he probably looks like an Oracle player, but now that'd be like high ascendant, and it looks like, again, no flame to this player obviously, but it looks like I don't know, a fucking free distribution like Archon lobby. Maybe earlier than that. Maybe M. Like, how much people are improving. Started Oracle and dropped like a rock. Yeah. Yeah, I lost a lot. I think it was also kind of scope because I lost a Milo. I went on a huge loss streak for a while because Dino got nerfed into the ground and I was trying to find a new main and it was rough. I dropped from I dropped like 2 letter ranks in one day. I made it all back eventually, but it was rough.
Oh, the combo just wasn't even online. It was just enough to block and heal. 2 kills. Already found OCs. No, actually slipped away from that one. Didn't go down just yet.
On 11 loss streak? Yeah, I think our record was 10. Also, notice how they like really greed, or notice how people who are using blood tribute really greed it, because they're keeping it just for the movement speed, even though it's doing a ton of damage to them. Just having it with the movement speed to run is big. Furries versus Abrams, or Abrahams. That's surprising.
Furies are going to be going on to the money match for I believe the first time here in Night Shift finally, and they had to earn their place here, man. This was a knockdown drag out.
I don't think this is, I mean, well, good luck, but I don't think this is gonna be, we'll see.
Fearless Furies finally getting over the hump, getting in.
Really dropped out of the distro? I climbed a lot of the distro, but to be fair, I was winning a lot. I had like a 70% win rate after the distro over like my 80 games on holiday, and I just got bored of the game again.
Okay, maybe there are ways they can be in this game, because on paper, looking back at this year, Jason, it felt like this was a very Leviathan.
Abrahams will roll them, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
It's not gonna be pretty.
A draft for them in a match
But 2 games means I get to end stream sooner and go to the meat store sooner and actually eat sooner. That's big.
With a paradox, you had Doorman to assist with a holiday. I think everything
Alright.
did go their way, but I think maybe Caucus ended up getting to them.
How many games do you have? Let's see. 1.2k? I have like over 2k hours in the game because I have like so much time coaching in this game. It's crazy. But I only have 1.2k. A lot of those games, I hit like, I think I was at like 800 when I started coaching. So I think like 400 games over a year probably. I really haven't been like playing the game that much in the past since I've been coaching. Oh, I need to mute the... Okay. My wall bounce? Hello. Oh, you know, look into that router level ad block thing. I completely forgot. Let me make a note of that too. Router level ad block. Look into that. Oh, and the thing someone else mentioned with the hyphen on my mom. Hyphen on YouTube would be crazy. Level ad block. Is it faster to improve at macro decisions via VOD reviewing as a spectator compared to playing? It's both. VOD reviewing matters. VOD reviewing yourself and VOD reviewing like high level players matters, but also playing matters. You just have to strike a balance of doing both. But like from a coaching perspective, it's like at this point, like it's much better. Like me not playing the game doesn't really lose me that much if I'm still like watching the game consistently. I'm not really trying to improve my own skill that much, and I already like know all the like fundamentals. You think streaming and saying I'm #1 Viper streamer is misleading? I mean, If oh, did he turn into a frog? If you're saying you're the top one Viper, if you say I'm the #1 streamer Viper, and no, you are, that's not misleading. But you have to make sure you stress that it's like the top one streamer Viper. Oh yeah, you did get turned into the frog. Cool. I'm glad the anti-cheat is actually working as intended. I have not encountered a cheater or ever seen a frog mechanic happen. Let me keep working on the warden build. I actually have a lot of time to like keep theory crafting with this. I do, to be fair, I do need to play the game to test this build.
Stay strong, buddy.
And I think you just rush Backstabber. I think this is the new QSR rush for poke on this character. Get your weapon investments too. They should. I need spirit investments next. We're about to win. He was top 60 in South America. Damn, really? And he got. That's actually crazy. I assume we'll see a lot in the coming days, which is big, because fuck cheaters. I mean, I don't know how... I don't know. I think, anyway. I think once a cheater, always a cheater. One thing about Deadlock I don't like right now is if you've been backbanned on, like, a different game, like CSGO or something, you can still play. I don't like that. I think, again, I just believe once a cheater, always a cheater. But yeah. Like, it's just so, I don't know. Anyway, whole different tangent. Let me focus on this. Metro is like #5, one on the streams. Isn't he out? But he is, though, no? Like, he is the... Or he... okay, I think they're past tense. But, like, to be fair, he was the rank 1 Billy, no? Like, if I go to... Global leaderboards... Billy, EU... Maybe he doesn't say rank 1... I thought he said rank 1 Billy. I didn't even see. Does he play under his own name anymore? I thought he changed his name, to be fair. Rank 1 Billy for 2 days doesn't count. Well, I was rank 1 doorman for a bit, and I have it in my bio, so I think it's just the way it is. I've been thinking of putting the screenshot of me being a rank 1 doorman under my Twitch. As unfair, my partner is a VAC ban for cheating in COD Modern War 3 campaign. Okay, that's crazy. Actually, okay. If you get VAC banned for cheating in a solo queue game, that's crazy, and that should not be a thing. Okay. But to be fair, I guess it is misleading to just say blanket rank 1. To be fair, my my bio says former rank 1 doorman, so I guess to be fair, he is just saying rank 1, which is misleading. Well, I mean, if it's the actual campaign, it's solo queue. I mean, it might be, to be fair, I understand it. There's probably like some cosmetics it gives if you beat the campaign, but people don't actually want to play the campaigns. They do some glitches. That'd be my guess. Okay, I need to focus on it. I like this, I like this. You need a spirit. I want to look at his spirit scalings. 0.7, doesn't matter in lane. 2.0, you don't need spirit that early. 0.7 is what's really going to matter. Unless I go expansion early. I do think expansion, if you're monitoring like in solo queue, I think expansion is worth. Makes it a lot harder for them to escape if you're playing your character correctly. Already in here. Like, kind of like that. Low-key. You would build it to greater expansion at some point. Is that worth? Because you want expansion on your ult. Is that worth it? Probably is? What's the flask AoE when you have expansion on? Let's see. On. Holy shit, Flask got such a bigger AoE than I thought. What the hell? That's absurd. I never actually tested it. Are you serious? Okay, and then well, that means greater expansion must be OP then, no? Oh, does it not affect this? 8.8 meters versus 6.5. It's supposed to affect this. But I guess only 2 meters is not that crazy.
No, I don't go selling these to just anyone.
You need like 1 green item. Again, just generally, I would shoot for having 1 green tier 2 in lane, because like every green tier 2 is OP. Like having 1 is great. Do I need raw spirit? Not in lane. It's fine. I mean, yeah, you want this in tandem with the backstabber. And then you're probably buying slowing hex most games. But do I put it in mandatories or do I leave it in optional? When do I put my point into it? I forget. I put it right after. So let me get my boons, the boons wiki up. Wait, actually I need that monitor to be free. Boons. Oh, I need Deadlock wiki. I don't have it pinned on this browser. Deadlock wiki. Boons. Boon. What's the boon that really matters? Is it tier 2 spike? Yeah, it's tier 2. Well, tier 1 spike, that's not insignificant. Tier 2 spike is what really matters. Although with slowing hex it wouldn't matter. You can spam it twice a wave. That's really significant. Able to cage twice a wave. No, you need the minus stam on flask though. And 40 damage is calling it by like 2 items. Shit, you could do a pivot. Could do a pivot. 40 damage on flask. It's insane poke. No, it's a big spike. The poke is ridiculous. Okay. You get 3 boons at 1.3k, and then you get 6 boons at 3.4. The 3.4 is when you get cage maxed. That soul value is not correct. I've expanded. So I'd have this, this, this. And this point, my cage would be maxed. Actually, perfect. Then you would want to spec into some defense. That could be enchanters, reactive, or spirit shielding. Okay. Then do I want Arcane Surge this early? I mean, I do have my ult online. But playing around the ult matters. I have my spirit investment. I need... Okay, we have this.
Survival is paramount.
Do I go Slowing Hex? I think I like that this situates. The question is, do I go Slowing Hex next? How come Shiv runs... Ooh, thank you, Andrew. Welcome, welcome, everyone. How come Shiv runs barriers now? I thought barriers were bad on Shiv because he doesn't get any use from his passive with them. Barriers are actually broken on Shiv. If you're max rage, you get increased barriers. It's really stupid. Here. Like if I'm Shiv and I actually have to go into the custom range to test this. Yeah, thank you. I've seen your content around. Much appreciated with the raid. But yeah, I mean, for 1 barrier, barriers are just OP. But then for 2, if you go... How do I pop this most easily? Okay, we'll do reactive because it's easiest to pop. If I go reactive, and then I'll get like, I don't know, haze slept, I guess is probably the easiest way to go about this. Reactive, haze sleep, pops for 325. But, no cooldown. I have to get max rage now. And then now that we are max rage, if the barrier pops, yeah, it's 380. I don't know why Shiv Rage affects how much barrier you get, but for some reason you get like, I think it's something like 10 to 15% more barrier when you have max rage. No clue why. We love Deadlock. Saw some of your guides on my YouTube recommendation, figured I'd pop in with the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad the YouTube has been doing well, so I appreciate it a lot. Welcome, welcome, everyone. We're just watching DLNS, waiting for the next game. I think Warden's very playable in solo queue. Or sorry, if you're below Eternus, I think Warden's really good. The only reason he's not played in Eternus is because Capacitor hard counters him. But below Eternus, people aren't using Capacitor well, so I'm trying to formulate a good build for him right now. But yeah, I mean, and also in general, barriers are just OP on a character that's like very tanky because resistances apply to them. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's true, right? I'm not spreading lies. I know they didn't used to, but now they do, right? Oh god, this is gonna be painful to test. Haze sleep, shoot on a full resist person. No, Haze has fixation stacks that'll mess with that. B-ball hook, shoot into a barrier max. Abrams is probably the best way to test this. And then we'll get... Is that enough to test? No, I want to be thorough. What's a very good flat bullet resist item? 12%, 15%. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then I need reactive too. Okay. Now we go 3 damage a bullet. And if I hook him, still 3 damage bullet. Yeah. So resistance is applied to barriers. I'm not spreading wise. Is DLNS really only done with round 1? By the time it's finished, I'll be waking up at this rate. Yeah. No, they take. It's like it is ridiculous how long they take to like get new matches up. Like round 1 finished probably 15 minutes ago at this point, and we're still just waiting. It is it's fun. It's I mean it's, you know, I love DLNS. They're doing it all for free and they're letting everyone cushion for free, which is amazing. However, I don't know what takes their production or whatever's happening behind the scene. I think it's the players, but like also in between games it's forever. I don't know. What I do, I've actually started in between the EU and NA set. I go to the store, I come back, and they've just in draft. I've done it multiple times. I'm 20 minutes away from Costco. I can go to Costco, come back, get everything from Costco. I come back, and they're either like in laning stage in game 1 or they're still in draft. It's actually crazy. I don't know why they take so long, especially in between regions. Okay. Anyway, what was I? Okay, so this is, I like this core. We get a lot of value out of our investments. Arcane Surge pivots us back towards Spirit. Although I kind of like putting Slowing Hex here. And you're going pretty heavy Spirit. Warden has really good Spirit investments. When you're playing off your ult, the Spirit investments really matter too. Although I don't really have base items for my ult now. I'm getting late to get Cultist. And you need the boots. So maybe it looks like that. Yeah, it probably looks like that. When does my Cultist spike come out? 10k? That's fine. I could buy boots before that if I needed. Yeah, I could buy boots before that. It's probably fine. 20 walk or 20 drive? 20 drive. I cannot I cannot walk back with Costco groceries. I wish it was 20 walk. When I move, the only thing I care about is that I'm close to a Costco. That's the only thing I care about. Yeah, people just don't like Metro because he's like toxic. But he's not like an ABL type of person. It's kind of like he's like the same as Left. They both have like stream personas that are very it's like it's type of stream persona where if you find them funny, you like them. If you don't find them funny, you think they're like cringe and annoying. It's like Tyler 1 basically, like Tyler 1. Okay. I mean, this feels fine. I mean, you just need so much movement speed. I feel like oh, it's called move speed in this game. I always forget. Oh, can I type? I need so much. I mean, I really like how much backstab will give you when you're chasing someone, especially in ult. I don't really want to double up with slowing bullets. Blood Tribute. If I'm doing a hybrid build, I should call Blood Tribute. The question is, am I doing a hybrid build? It's probably better than Fleet, but no, it's not. I don't know this type of build. One thing I thought was genuinely kind of funny for Metro was when he did some kind of AI therapist or someone trying to calm him down as he was getting mad at Deadlock. Okay, yeah, that does sound pretty good. Oh, I think I saw that video on my feed. Yeah, I mean, I think like again, for like Ghost, because I'm like working with Ghost, coaching for Ghost Academy. I've talked to Metro like individually, and he's like really nice. Like he's a very nice person. It is just like a stream persona, but I fully understand why it's polarizing. I just think there is like people act like he's like I've heard so many like people like kind of just making shit up about him because they don't like him, about like they're like, oh, he says slurs and stuff, which is just like unequivocally untrue. He's like, again, he doesn't tilt. He's like a rude person who tilts and like runs it down. Like that isn't good, but it's not like, you know, it's important not to be like lying about, oh, Fortitude's been OP this meta. I should cop Fortitude. Yeah, Fortitude would actually be ridiculously good here on this build. You need Leap though. Leap's my rotation. Do I want Leap and Fortitude? That feels kind of troll. You need movement speed. I don't know, because Jaxi was chill with him and Metro switched up on him for no reason. So much respect. Fuck Jaxi. Honestly, that just got like Metro like 20 more, or Metro 20 more aura. I do not like Jaxi. I find that guy so fucking annoying. Which is probably again the T1 personality akin, where I in the same way, if you know, I find him, I don't find his humor funny, so I find him annoying. Okay, wait, what's Abraham's roster looking like? Wait, Jaxi the he's not like a Deadlock streamer, right? He's like the big streamer. If he's a Deadlock streamer, he might just have a similar name to someone I dislike, but I'm talking about the big streamer. Abraham's got Demov? Oh no. He took Demov and ABL? Oh god. Wait, that means Buffenjors is gonna have some good players. Wait, I'm pretty sure that means whoever they're replacing is going to Buffenjors, no? Yeah, that has to mean Buffenjors is picking up, who's missing here? On Abraham's. Buffenjors can't pick up Jam Side because they have Zergy. Sonya Sniper, I believe, is still on loan. No, not Sonya Sniper. Saint is on loan, right? Sonya Sniper is their core, but Saint is on loan. Well, did ABL and DMOV replace? Jaxi plays Deadlock? Oh, okay. I might be thinking of someone else then. Jaxi might be cool. I might be thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of like, let me look him up because sorry, this is not a if this is a Deadlock streamer, it's probably just someone who has a similar name to someone I dislike.
If I need
I'm talking about. Oh, there's a Jaxi DL, not him. What's his name? His name isn't. Oh, I'm talking about fucking Jinxie. That's who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Jinxie. My bad. Jinxie is the person who I find annoying as shit and hate. Okay. They're still on the screen? I thought I had it paused. Okay. Yeah, sorry. No strays at Jaxi. I'm sure Jaxi's cool. That was a misfired shot. You need duration extension. I really don't like Ult Warden though. I want like a Spirit Warden that isn't ult based, but I guess that's Flask Warden, but Flask Warden isn't really the play right now. Let's see, I max my ult at 3, 6, 11 boons. You get 11 boons at 7.5k souls, which means my ult is getting maxed. And assuming no situationals, my ult is getting maxed on the Enduring Spike. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. And then I get Majestic Leap directly after, so my first... Yeah, no, that works, Or should I switch these two? I could switch these two. I haven't even paying attention to slots, actually. My slots are really bad. Shit, I have so many T2s. I have to cut something. Leap's better. I'm definitely not. But you just want both, because you need boots on this character. I mean, if you're talking about switching them, yes, but then I'm more thinking, like, not ult-oriented. This is, like, 10x better. Ult-oriented Majestic Leap is 10x better. Not ult-oriented boots are better, but you need... Oh, I'm just so pressed for slots. I'm gonna have an optional every game. I have to cut Enchanters, don't I? No, I have to cut Hex. No, Hex is my optional. We'll just... I think this is just like a substitute build, because Enchanters could swap out for either of these two. Hex could swap out for something else.
Little bit of advice.
This is fine. Hmm. Are they still on the screen? I must have paused it on accident, right? Oh my god, they were still on the screen. They stayed on that roster for 5 minutes. Whatever. Do I even want Fleetfoot at this point? No, Fortitude's kind of replacing Fleetfoot. Oh, is that worth? You need so much move speed on this character, though. How slow am I with these items? Flex slots. Where's flex slots? Hello? Extra slots. Call them extra slots.
The old New York
I'm still so slow. He's still so slow, and this is only when I actually have Fortitude up. If I lose my Fortitude, I'm like... Actually, this isn't that bad. This is sprint speed, though. This isn't combat speed. This is my... This is my combat speed. No, obviously not including barriers. Speed increase. This feels better, but if you don't have Fortitude up, life is just so hard.
It's brutal out there, huh?
I don't know.
That feels really good. I need Fleet. It's the last active I need, at least. But, like, look at these slots. They're so bad. And I have to get these 2 items. It's just all tier 2s. I could sell Backstabber at this point in the game. And I can replace that with CDR.
Not gonna regret that.
If I need to, I can upgrade CDR. I have 8 different actives, so Transcendence not bad. I have upgrades. At this point, I could sell Slowing Hex if needed. If not, I can't really sell any of the tier 2s. You need this. You need these 2 for movement speed. Oh, this is actually so slot dependent. You just have to dedicate so many slots to movement speed. Like I'm actually down 3 slots just because I need movement speed. I have to get rid of Surge. I think Arcane Surge is what has to go. No, but I can just pop it on ult and it gives the value of these 2 items. Not compress, it gives the value of duration and expansion. Update's probably nothing. I assume it's just like a bug fix patch. If Yoshi doesn't say anything, here, I'll look if it's a shadow change, but I doubt it. The bug forms, Deadlock, change log. Nope, no shadow change. How to cut enchanters. No, I think it gives such good stats though. This is so good. This item is so OP. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to cut. I think it has to be Arcane Surge, but I don't want to cut this item. It's so good on him. Oh, I forgot to grab a drink. Oh, they're in draft. Okay, we'll get back to this. They're in draft. Okay. We gave them Kelvin to get Infernus Yama. Really? Really? That's what you choose to do? Alright, well, at least parties have a chance now. Vin. What's a Vin pickup for? Dealing with Yamato? Yeah, dealing with Yamato. And then we have Para, because Holiday's banned. There's no other real pick. Obviously, we have M1 carry on both sides. We're starting to ban Frontline. Furries will ban. I could see a Page ban coming out here. Page food feels so scary on Abraham's right now. Either that, yeah, and Abraham's his first pick off the 2nd round, so I would expect a Page ban. Page looks so scary here. You have Page with Yama and Furnace? Yeah. And then what else do we see about what do you pick up if now that Page is banned? You probably pick up another kind of like supporty-ish character, but you also need front lines. You could pick up a Billy. Billy's kind of been getting kicked down the curb as far as when they pick him up. You could go something more supportive for your 2 insane carries. Okay, yeah, Viscous for the support and damage. We could pick a Bebop. I wouldn't mind a Bebop. We need pick. We're getting a 2nd capacitor for Viscous Cube. I think that's probably your option. Bebop and I don't know who else in this first round or this next draft round. A Bebop would feel so good here. You need pick. Another capacitor is huge. We're gonna go Billy, and then I would expect Bob, but you never know. Would Abraham's... Well, to be fair, Abraham's probably won't pick Bebop. But again, and they might to take the capacitor off the table, and he works well with Viscous. Yeah, Viscous is pretty good right now. Viscous is interesting. If you pick Sinclair in this round, it means you're afraid of it getting stolen. To be fair, Sinclair is very... Yeah, oh no, I see why. Actually, of course we pick Sinclair, because we have Billy ult and Kelvin ult. Two insane ults to steal. Yeah, you pick Kelvin's. You have to lock in Sinclair so it doesn't get stolen. That actually is a really good play by them, and really good pick. Completely missed that. Oh, he said before he was picked. Okay. Brill, frontline, more pick. Works well with Para. We won't pick Bebop last. We'll pick... Who ties together this comp? We have everything we need. We're kind of at luxury pick right now. Probably some weird strategy. I mean, our lane, we have strong lanes. Paraviscus, mid, Bone Krill, Fern. You want someone who works well with the Yamato, so you're going Doorman, Yamato. Yeah, crazy Doorman made it this far. I didn't even notice that. I'm so used to him being first rounder banned. I would like a Bebop pick here, but we'll see what they pick. I don't expect it, even though I'd like it. And I'll grab a drink before the game actually starts, because you know we'll get our classic 3-minute stall. Okay, yeah, that's a Bebop pick. Alright, be right back. Okay, back. Oh, it is scuff. I hate when the stream scuff. Re-rendering it takes so incredibly long. It's just a bug patch. Nothing major. Okay, well, they're still fucking stalling, so let me go back to the Warden build. I honestly thought they'd be done by the time I grabbed that, but I guess not. We'll have to cut a tier 2 at this point. I think it's Arcane Surge that has to get the axe. As much as I want to cop it, Arcane Surge is so scary, like so scary right now. Really, you're giving me this thing? I don't know what makes it not give the pop-up when you sell. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, and I don't really know why. When you're in this scene, obviously. When you're in game, it obviously always asks, but when you're in this... I will sell this later, so that doesn't really count. I need this, because it's going to get subbed for one of these. It would have to go. If I'm removing anything, it's Slowing Hex. Slowing Hex is just such a fantastic item. If you close shop, it doesn't let you insta-sell. Oh, thank you, thank you. Do I cut? I can't cut boots. I can't cut boots. I could cut Fleetfoot, but Fleetfoot's so fucking good.
No, I don't go selling these.
Fleetfoot just works so well on this character. I don't even have QSR for my Merc Mag. Oh my god. These slots are so bad, I have to cut Arcane Surge. It's so overpowered, but I have to cut it. I don't have anything else that can go. I know, maybe it's one of these. Maybe doubling up with these isn't the play. I could cut Fleetfoot, potentially. I could cut Fleetfoot, or is it... It's between Fleetfoot and Arcane Surge. Cut expansion? You want it later for your ult, though. You want the upgrade. Because it gives a ton of value to your ults in Cage. I just feel so good in lane. It's such a difference maker. Cage goes from 24 meters Let's see, maybe you're right, I cut expansion. 24 meters. The 24-meter difference is not insignificant. I mean, that's like here to here. Not an insignificant, like, AoE difference. At all. You know what, you're right. It probably has to be expansion that's cut. Oh, that hurts, but it's probably the play. I want... Well, greater is kind of luxury. Fair. Okay, so I cut that. That feels better. That feels better. Yeah, I mean... Then we get uber late game. I want boundless too. I want boundless post Mark Mag.
You ever want to pawn that paper gun of yours? You let me know.
Probably looks something like this. But then I also need QSR at some point then. Because you need a... I forgot you need a reload item on this hero. What's his mag? 30 something? 21. Okay, so Arcane or K-Dash is not really an option. We're still stalling, by the way. How is the match not started? Roman's do too many tier 2s, Silence Wave instead of Slowing X, or another tier 3. Yeah, it's just like... I mean, again, Slowing X is more of like an optional, but it's just 90% of the games you want this on Warden, so I'd rather just have it in my cores than have it in optionals, because people won't buy it enough if it's in optionals. Yeah, I have monster rounds. I have monster rounds. You do. You need it early. For wave clear. For 1, you're building it into cultist, so you need the slot. Or it's like you're gonna buy it anyway. But for 2, you need wave clear on Warden. And I think this looks better. Then late game, obviously, you can be more liberal with selling your tier 2s. I feel like I guess the question is, do I need Enduring Speed? Which the answer is yes. So it does have to be Arcane Surge. Okay, I mean, it seems fine. I just have to probably cut Arcane Surge at some point. Oh, we're finally in game. Thank God. Top of the sell order. Tank Buster exists too. The issue is, like, this is not a bad build, but I don't have any room for optionals. That's the issue now. Yeah, but the thing is, I have so many speed items. That's the thing. There's just so many. I mean, uber late game, you sell this for an optional, I guess. Sell this. Yeah, I mean, you do have stuff you can burn. It's just... Character is just so crippled by his lack of movement speed. Like, this is actually playable. Like, you can just fry when you're this fast on Warden with his insane base stats. Oh, and we're no longer in game. What happened? How are they in game? And they stopped. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Technical difficulties. Nah, Fortitude for 1 is just good right now. To be fair, you're right. With Leap, it's definitely one of the more cuttable ones, but it gives movement speed when you're healthy, which works very well with your ult. And also, it's just a good item right now. Like, if we look at the pro, they're going to be building a decent chunk. Not having to reset is huge, and Veilwalker's kind of fallen out of favor for that. I think this looks fine. I think I like how this build is situating. I just need to get the optionals and text in order. I think right now I'm at the point where theory doesn't get me anywhere, and I need to actually play the build. Veil is not better on Morden, because again, the 1.5 meters movement speed you get when healthy works so well with the healing you get off your ult. And like, it just gives you so much like snowball pressure. Okay. Okay. I think we're past the point of theory. I say theory, having not really ran any of the numbers. Do I want to test any of these? There's a power on 2 I do like the idea of, but I don't have slots for it. Oh wait, I had... Okay. Good, we're good. I want to test this stuff. Mark it optional. And then... what else? I don't know. Oh my god, I don't have spots for resistances. Oh my god, I need to free up some slots. Oh, it feels so bad I have to dedicate 2 slots to tier 2s. How does this feel? But to be fair, I'm not even thinking about my barrier. This feels so much worse. That's actually crazy how bad that feels. Not having, do boots make that much of a difference? They really do. Actually, reload gives movement speed, but I need QSR for Merc Mag. I don't know, man. I'm just so pressed for slots. I think I have to cut Arcane Surge. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut it. I need the slots. It's hitting the chopping block. I have to put so many early optionals here to make this build look good. Okay. Let's format it like this. I'll put a wall of text like I do in all of my builds so I can make it work. Format it like this, then pull this back. And then... I want to do it on Fleetfoot. Really? I already have good rotation. I might go Fleetfoot first. Builds you have? I have Holiday is my good one, and I have like a Doorman build. I don't think it's good, but it's better than any other Spirit Doorman build out there. Okay. Final in game.
Getting a little bit too greedy, and Fearless Fury showing, hey, put some respect on the name. We got a match to play here.
I hope furries win. That'll go crazy. I'm not gonna have time to go to the store, am I? They took so long to get into this game. I actually don't know if I'll if they don't do a 2-game set, I'm not gonna have time. That's so annoying. I think I'll only be able to stream 2 games. Hopefully furries 2-0, but I kinda doubt it.
Their hero pools can kind of overlap pretty well too. It's going to be such a deadly thing to see what could happen in this middle lane. But I'm also curious to see what's ABL going to be doing on.
We really put our Viscous in side lane. That feels so troll. We wanted the Viscous Yamato lane, which makes sense. No, I guess Viscous Yamato just trumps how good Viscous is in mid lane.
The build, man. Wait,
But like,
oh, yeah. Split shot thing where you like right click from point blank and it deletes people.
No, we wasn't doing that, but like Lucky Shot.
I'm here. I need to mute them so I can actually think. Look at this.
One of the OC top players.
Can I mute? Hello?
32.
There we go. Yeah, I guess I just trumps. We have, I mean, Doorman Paradox, obviously a very good mid lane. Furnace and Krill, good staple of the, you know, M1 dot character plus a tank on what I believe is yellow. Yeah, it's yellow. So the heal. They actually put that lane on yellow. I'm surprised. I've been trying to catch them off guard. Normally you put your like tanky or your tank characters or your shotgun characters on the side where veil creep or heal creep is close to the veil, which is green lane. Where on yellow lane, heal creep is far from the veil. Sinclair Kelvin is also an interesting lane. I'm surprised by that. We put Ivy B-bot mid. We just want to perma stall. I would have much preferred like. I guess Ivy Kelvin's not bad. You put Sinclair B-bot mid. You have more mid pressure by far. Instead, you're just going for a stall lane, which is not playing to our favor, and we're already gonna lose.
Paradox so devastating, guys. This is like if you want the hot tip on how to crush your games at like a lower elo. Just clear the waves hardcore with the Paradox Time Bomb. It's one of the best wave clearing skills in the game at the early.
Okay, sorry, sometimes I need to like get to the point. I need to leave them on so I tune out the casters. Cause listening to the casters like I don't know.
Very good parry attempt.
Cause issues. Okay, here wait. So
milliseconds away from parrying the Billy.
I was just opening a drink.
At least I think this lane's doing decently well so far for Fearless Furies, and they're going to kind of need to because the mid lane is being shoved quite heavily against them. Going to be down about half HP here momentarily, but the Sinclair Kelvin lane, I don't know how I feel about Sinclair Kelvin together. I was thinking maybe.
Yeah.
Kelvin
Also,
would
one
be
thing to
good
note when you
for
watch a high-level
the
Bebop,
captains,
he
you
will
know, like
spam uppercut
sustainability
on
for
not just on
really
players,
great
but on
team
wave.
do
The
is
wave
Sinclair
clear
really
spamming
good
uppercut
Bebop
gives
from
is
Poke.
so insane.
But
As
Kelvin
Bebop,
was
you
a
should
little
always
bit
have
different
wave
than
proud
what I
because you
initially
do
would
such
expect.
disgusting amount of damage with your
Yeah, I
uppercut.
would have thought it'd be like Kelvin Billy, and they have a different vision on how to approach it. ABL.
Do you mind a
lots of
rant? Oh yeah,
research.
you can DM me.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
I
also
did don't know
deeper
while
in the
someone to DM
tower.
me. Let
This
me
is
reply to
really
that.
the real weakness of a lane here.
I don't mind. I have message
During the
requests on, so it's
series.
not like.
Together getting even more damage off. I mean, they're not even backing to buy.
Oh, was that you who
They're
DM'd me?
just
I
so
the name starts with an
aggressive here.
R.
They are in pretty low HP though, and you know, one vexing bolt could end up being kind of a problem.
Okay, well if it is, I reply to you.
Well, Doorman wants to be scaled back.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, I replied anyway. But you know, I don't mind the random DM at all. I just am not like I normally attend all that stuff post stream.
A lot more than I thought they would.
So many pairs, so many pairs to
Oh.
deploy, but there's 1
Oh,
HP.
the
It's just
crow.
enough. Do they have the kill and the nice combo for the finish?
Damn.
Nice cleanup here. 2 for 1. Thanks for all the primers, guys, and the subs. D-Mob, nice kill on the B.
You do have a real like Abraham's does look really strong. You have Together, Saint, like this is you have the best support. IMO Together or Saint is the best U
A
support.
lot of people need to go check
But I
it
think
out.
people
A lot of
disagree with
people
that.
don't
To be
know.
fair, Flammable is
We
also
got
really
some
good.
sub goals
I could
coming
definitely see
in
an argument with
line in the
Flammable.
next, few weeks/months. They're gonna want to help us achieve. I can
Oh.
promise you that, though I can't tell you what it's gonna be. As that's
Wait,
a
that was so
phenomenal
sick.
baggage card coming through on a flying knife.
He's gonna get caught off that too.
Started out
Yeah.
of the air. What a catch from D-Mob. That's my buff, bud. You're in the wrong neighborhood. The chain quick melees here. Oh, and late parry. Is
Who was
gonna be
that?
enough to get him away? Doesn't even
I don't know how you
check
say
the
his name, but
it's
like
a little
report
bit of
him.
a laser connection, but it's not
We
enough.
just meleeed to secure a kill and pro play. That should be bannable. That Loki, that should be perma bannable. No, I never want to see you again in DLNS. You just meleeed to secure a kill in pro play. That is.
At least they have alleviated the pressure that was originally on them in the mid lane.
I-
I think that's going to be going to Far Greco in particular, like the Kutsu. Like we're talking about the time bombs. Kutsu.
Oh god, that is. I don't even. I'm not. I don't even have words for that.
Your Guardian, and with Tass already low on HP, he's got to be extra.
Although notice
careful
how
against this.
when Taz walked up to melee that he kept he didn't pop his 3. He just kept the car by movement speed online. So if anyone walked up, he could use the movement speed to strafe out.
Jake, Jake OW just
Oh, what a
described
great
it.
guy.
Now it is very like limit testy and greedy to do that. Don't try to emulate that. Like greed in your solo queues. It's just because he like is very aware of where the enemies are and how fast his character is. However, look at yeah, Bebop Rush bullet shielding again. We're seeing this item built more and more on Rush. I've seen Bebop's rushing bullet shielding more. It's so weird. To be fair, they pop it like fairly. Do they pop it?
On the left-hand side,
I'm missing something with bullet shielding. Why are we only seeing
with Captain
Doorman rush or not Doorman Bebop rush this item nowadays?
The team here, when they really needed him, replacing
I'm not missing anything. I honestly couldn't tell you why Bebop's rushing. I've never seen any other character buy rush bullet shielding on a triple shielding build. Every other character goes the other shieldings first, even into like. I guess the lane Ivy does a lot and Doorman does a decent chunk of gun. But like Spirit Shielding would also pop off Doorman though. No? Maybe it's Godman. Oh, actually, I didn't see if it was Godman or not. If it's Godman, that makes sense. Reminds me of the one time I cited you asking what team does he coach for, and I just ignored. You could say, well, I used to coach for like a year ago. I coached for Coop Troop, but I doubt many people know them nowadays because again, they were a pro play team from like as the NDA dropped. I coached for one other team. I'm blanking on the name right now, and you can currently just say I coach for Gosu Academy.
I don't think I've ever seen someone actually sit up on top of that crane before.
They're structured to hero pools and pro play. But yeah. There's like Saint, for example. Saint, he's the Moan Krill on the Abrams team. He's a support player. You'll see him playing Holiday. I actually know his roster that well. I'm just gonna name general supports, not him specifically. General supports would be like Holiday, Moan Krill, Paradox, Bebop, Page, Dynamo. We have seen Satan play some Ivy support, although I'm not that much of a believer in current Ivy support. He's also hopped in a bit of support Sinclair. And then we'll have like, Listic is a pretty well-known, like, Listic can play anything because he's like really good at the game. But he normally plays a more tank, like he normally plays frontline like Bebop, Abrahams, or Victor. We see their M1 players are very fleshed out, like Zergy and Jamside. Zergy's probably the most well-known M1, but he only plays M1. Which should be Ivy, Haze, Wraith, 7, although not in this meta.
Viscous punch. He's getting
Ivy hate. Oh, and Furnace
Furnace
as well. Obviously, don't have like on Fern.
He's gonna get that cleanup and continue to Furnace in the
And
game
then
now.
there's also like, I don't know, some people. There's also the off carrier like Spirit carry main, which is like, well, ABL's on Viscous, which surprised me. Like ABL tends to play like Yamato or like some other kind of off carry Spirit carry.
Easy to come back from, however, taking
At that point, the roles get kind of like there is some messiness in roles after those two or those three though.
Over towards the buffs, and more importantly, the urn that's going to spawn in. Because I believe if it continues this rate,
Okay.
Fear's gonna have a turn on
I think in general roles just aren't very fleshed out in this game. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. Oh, also Yamato used, you notice she did the piece of tech where you use your one while you're still in ult. Like as the ult, after you're halfway through the ult, you can like start your abilities.
to get yourself back into it. If
Oh yeah, I guess Viper's technically an M1, but I don't even think of that character as existing. Weapon Shield can rush on Krill
This
too.
might legit be a comeback urn. Is it? Wait, it can't be a comeback urn on the very
think it
first one,
should.
right?
No, it's not. Wait,
I thought
10.
it could. I thought we've had
Oh,
it
it's
before.
15%. Yeah,
They
it can be a
changed
comeback
It's like
urn.
15%.
Oh, I'm not sure. Then
It
I
is
think
a comeback urn.
if it's possible. But honestly, I mean, getting the urn pickup is not going to be easy. I think
Respectfully?
be aware of that.
Respectfully,
To be
how do the casters not know that first turn can be a comeback urn? Respectfully.
Billy out a little bit on the lanes, and this is the threat of a Mo and Krill with the
It is comeback,
He's
though.
Just absolutely unafraid. He knows the damage.
Yeah, but we know that too, and we're securing
No
it.
question about that. And now they're shoving this
Mo's
right
already
in.
triple shield? Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's why I thought weapon shielding was his last shield. Yeah, we're in triple barrier meta. It's cringe as fuck. Again, I think we need a tier 2 item that gives you 50% more damage to barriers. I think we need basically a Serpent's Fang in this game called like, it's a spirit item called like Barrier Breaker. And your spirit does 2 times more damage to barriers. Because gun characters have a counter to barriers and it's capacitor. But spirit characters don't have a counter. So we need like a barrier breaker item. Me
No, I don't think it's crazy at all.
and my friend were watching DLNS before the rebrand and the commentators kind of sound like they didn't know the game. Yeah, no, it's the same commentators. They've improved a lot.
And they're setting
They've improved a lot, but before it used to be awful. Like 6 months ago, it was awful. They knew nothing about the game. Now they're good. They play the game. They have some game knowledge, but it's still rough. It's still rough around the edges. Well, not the edges. It's still rough around the center.
Abraham's just troubling down, bringing players. They did a parry on that Kelvin. Another parry
Sorry
on the
for him.
B-bomb. It's beautiful.
It's a good sidestep by
In
Krill.
the chaos, the urn does go in here for Abraham's. They're also
That's game. Well,
Abrahams, they bite up
Yeah.
and they can shoot.
Game's that match.
Here's that attempt here for the comeback team fight. You need
Looks
to
like I will make the store.
these counter kills, but the combo onto Billy is gonna buy time for everyone else to retreat.
Bro, Surgery, they need your help here. Is he chasing together? He's on the left-hand side of the map in the enemy jungle himself. In the meantime, a push on towards this Walker.
Back to the Warden build. Yeah, low-key.
Realizing that there's no one here to defend it, though it might cost him his life. At least gets the Walker down about 25% HP.
Oh,
and he
that
will
melee
follow
hit.
the Demov.
That
Never
cross-map
hold
melee.
tree, But again, you lost like 2 or 3 players. You lost the urn.
I mean, damage on a Walker.
And that happens in a lot more niche esports. I think it's hard to find casters for the game. Oh, yeah, 100%. It's like, yeah, but these casters are getting good. It's just, you know, one of them, I don't want to, this is not Flame, but one of them has said publicly he's initiate.
Push right lane. It looks like they're doing that. Maybe they're gonna try and catch this Infernus.
He beat the other caster in a 1v1.
Kelvin coming in there.
Or sorry, yeah, he beat the other cat. The initiate guy beat the other caster in a 1v1. So, you know.
They have the catch. They need this Infernus kill. They are gonna find it. Taz is also
You know.
super low, so this may be Abraham's biting off a little more than they can.
I don't think it's just Jake cast. I actually don't think Jake casts.
Dodging for now. That stun off.
Jake is the Overwatch guy. I don't think, does he cast live? I think he's just, no, he does. No, I don't think he's like an in-game commentator. He's like an in-between game commentator.
Oh no, Saint. Don't do it like this.
He did mental
Is
side.
that Demov who came to join the party as well? In the meantime, most has been all
Ooh, we
happening.
waste our
Players
stam.
pushed down
We're
this
trying to path
Walker,
to Secret
and
Shop
so
to get
deep
out.
enemy
No, we're pathing
territory.
down.
So
Interesting. I would have pathed the bridge, but I guess also pros know how to actually get to bridge, unlike solo queue players.
Like, how did he live here?
He's a desk guy? Yeah, that's
A
a
wave
guy.
here. Proxy the wave. Clean up behind.
They honestly, in Trolley Tournament, I really liked it. They had Poshy. Poshy wasn't there the whole time. I think if Poshy was there the whole time, it would have been bad. But like a couple times a game, when they had a question, they would be like, "Oh, let's bring in Poshy Pop to ask," and that was really, really good. Because no offense to Poshy, but like obviously he's not going to be a good game caster because he's like not a game caster. That's a completely different skill from game knowledge. So it was good he wasn't there the whole time, but they brought him in when they needed him to ask questions. It was great. Also watch how Bebop used that wall off of Yamato Slash to dodge her one. when Yamato gets on you with ult and you're not in a situation where you can really fight her, you just want to hug a wall and try to dodge like that.
Backwards like that.
Okay,
He's
being
dead.
hunted.
Oh, the weapon shielding proc. He's not dead.
Movement check, movement check.
Oh, he.
Where did he go? Oh, he's behind.
Oh.
Oh my, no, the juice. Are you, come on,
He didn't do the jump. He didn't do the jump. He's dead.
get out of there. Oh no.
He didn't do the jump. I don't think he knows the jump. If he hit the jump right there, he lives.
Or rather,
But he didn't do the jump. That's sad. Oh, if he knew the jump.
I almost want to see a repeat or like a replay of that last chase down coming through. But yeah, while this has been happening, there's been kills pretty much across the map on this right-hand side. We saw Abraham's go for the push, trying to look for some damage on this walker, but without waves of minions here, they cannot afford to go for it. Instead, ABL's just
That's the
trying
bottle
to escape.
punch.
These are the puddle punches to get that extra momentum. And together, still more than happy on this left-hand side to still play aggressive. I mean, they have almost a 20,000 lead.
Inspires me to get more movement knowledge. Yeah, movement is so fun in this game. I'm starting to be, or I started to become a movement player when I became a movement player when I went on my holiday arc, and it's so much more fun being a movement player. Movement's just so fucking good in this game. Crazy. That's like why I fell in love with this game. I think why a lot of people do.
Torman, just watch it. I just like to watch when they do the sinners. Combo?
I mean, is there even much to pay attention to? This game is just like.
Giving him as good as he's getting, but he's too low HP.
Why would you copy ult a no flame? But why would you copy ult a Mo?
The precursor to a mid boss.
You think you can kill Mo?
The other's not here to secure it. Oh, Kelvin was forced by surgery, and he's burning down. I mean, this doesn't look good, man. Maybe the pads. He can play his way out of this one.
Wait, is that a gun, Kelvin? I just saw QSR and I saw Cultist.
Makes sense.
Okay.
And the cast, we lost the casters. Like, it was actually really good last week. They were hitting tab, and we had the mod that shows all item. Life was so much better. All items. Life was so much.
Too close to the waiting arms of Abraham, who are ready to turn and punish those plays. Yamato's here for the secure. She's gonna go for the ultimate.
Original difference between Mo ulting and getting ulted by Mo. The thing is, if you are ulting a Mo and Krill, though, it's. Oh, I guess you're right. Also, in the damage he takes. Wait, yeah, actually, you're right. No, I get what you're saying. You're right.
It will be that right lane walker at least. Yeah, it's just getting scary. Yeah, it's been scary for a while. I mean, it's
Yeah, it is
only
gun
10
Kelvin.
with the 3 Ryujus picked up now.
Counterspell on Mo is insane. Mo is probably the worst counterspell character in the game. Why is he building it? That seems like a really bad buy. Am I crazy? Or is that... I mean, Saint, so I'm sure he has his reasons, but like... That buy feels so bad. What? I mean, yeah, counterspell goaded into Billy, decent into Ivy, decent into Sinclair.
I would say there is enough farm on the map, and okay,
But like,
that's the siphon bolts.
I guess if you can react to Vivo poke decent, but like, it's so hard to actually hit those berries.
I mean, you could go for a greedier choice here, but I think he just recognizes.
Yeah, I'll probably coach pro again one day. I kind of want to eventually, but it's fun catch. Just coaching solo. I'll probably coach a content team or something and just have fun with it. I don't want to sweat, but I want to do funny strategies.
They feel safe, but we'll see how safe they actually are. I mean, right now, Fearless Furies, all they can really do is just defend the mid walker, and it's not the spot you want to be in a game of Deadlock. Right now, Ivy being hunted down on the opposition side of the map. She's trying to fly away, trying to slip out of this one, but she doesn't have her ultimate anymore. She, I guess, already used it.
I'm so like muscle memory pill. I see Viscous Soul at my hand, like I automatically want to put my hand on my mouse to scroll back for the cam angle. You can coach my one trick team. That will definitely happen when I get Eternus 6. Yeah, I believe in the E6 one trick team. Ooh.
Oh my god, that plays are crazy. He got Tesla bulleted off the zip right there. Wow.
Yeah, how did he get Hyperline? Oh no, he got. Oh yeah, he got Hyperline. Yeah.
That was planned.
It looked like he got Walker stomped. That confused me for a second.
Well, we do finally see a push coming through. I don't know if Fearless Fury is expected to be in all 3 lanes at once. Able to be rejoin the mid lane here to look for this walker. Well, we do see Demov pushing on the right-hand side that he has to contend with a Vindicta by Free.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking a little rough. I don't know. There's not much to say at this point. Like, this is just, oh my god.
It's perfect, but not too perfect for Demov. He gets hooked right in under the walker and stunned up.
Routing's really bad here.
Maybe enough to take down the first crystal. Surely they can get the catch on the door, man.
Oh, they don't
That
face.
would be a tragedy, but a tragedy so it is. This time it's Saint's turn to get pulled over the locker. He doesn't care. He's
What?
just going toe to toe. He's tangoing with that walker.
Yeah,
And as it
Calico is
drops,
just,
this
I
is
don't know,
no
I
longer
hate
a safe zone
Calico.
for you, Fearless Furies. You gotta get back
Can't
inside
wait
the
until
base.
she's useless
Try
again.
and settle
Character
up from
feels
this
so
one. It
miserable when
seems
she's
like
good with all her
Abraham's gonna let it
burst.
happen. Gonna just bring the bulk of their players over to clean
How
up
much to
this
say? I mean, this game's
final
just like
war
over.
round.
Like, get to game 2 quickly, please.
22K lead in the last walker in the sights. I mean, you see them
It's a
immediately
waste of
back in
time.
base. They
I'm
really
unironically
struggle
debating
to
going to the
defend that
Warden build.
walker. Hell, they could barely defend their base guardians.
What do you mean there's a one-trick team with picks and bans? Well, you get one game when I don't know your one tricks.
So is Sonya. So we will finally see the pedal, or the foot taken off the pedal.
A one-shot Bebop, and he typed at me on Bebop.
He's so
See.
deep. I don't think you can do this. Yeah, I mean, putting a little bit of counter damage back down. Still has that shadow farm, so can't be disabled just yet. But crystals.
Yeah, I mean, they can only respect ban one of you.
That's going to be first crystal down, second as well onto Mo, but they do get the kill onto Surgery, which is very high value at this point.
I really hope Buff and Joyous come back next week. Abrahams are actually the villains now.
This is a Reju crystal. I don't think this is the kill you want. And goes for
What
the risky
the
melee.
fuck happened?
Actually gets it off. Bebop just didn't see that one coming. The Iano's on 1 HP out of the base.
Really not parry that, but also like, yeah, of course he's going for that melee. He needs the, he has melee items, and he doesn't win the fight unless he goes for melee, so he just has to force melees.
This is everything you want.
Because it doesn't matter if he gets parried, he's dead if Bebop looks at him.
About like what 20 seconds left when ABL did die, so yeah, very smart play to use it to get their full HP back to continue the push as they take the phase 1 patron down. I don't think they're gonna commit for the fight this time though with buffs.
Riju definitely shouldn't get buffs. I mean, Riju's kind of too OP right now, but I much prefer it being too OP to underpowered. I think everyone who's calling for a Rejuve nerf and saying Rejuve is too OP doesn't know what they're asking for. Like, I don't give a fuck if the game's decided in mid-pit if it means the average game is like less than 30 minutes. It's so much better than the game being decided in an actual fight, but the games are like 50 minutes.
Burns coming in from Infern is just burning players one after another, keeping that effect up procced on so many players at the same time.
The buff, I mean, the buff is the, I mean, the respawns are what's insane. The respawns are broken as hell. But also, again, I much prefer it being overtuned to undertuned.
Cooking down, team focus power is good. And without the Calvin, there's no one really left to make this defense. Fremont could maybe throw some.
I mean, this is also just a really bad look for whatever the team is called now, Leviathan. They lost to Furries, like that is not great.
And it will be Abraham's, and I want to say quite an easy fashion, taking the first game, thinking back to the initial earn with a 12k lead. They get the turn and they get killed off the
there we go.
bat. They
All right.
didn't stop from there.
Very unsurprising outcome. I get to go work on my Warden build now. We wait for game 2. I wish there was at least a fighting chance, but like, that was rough. Okay, I don't really have these in order. I should buy them, so put this here. Wait, I don't have a mid game. Whatever, who cares? Normally I put like a 3 items in mid game with mid games optionals, and then my late is like, okay, wait, so I need another category. I need another category that I put here. Yeah, and then we take, okay, what are my, I guess that makes sense for mid game cores being these 3. Oh, I should probably build up my cooldown actually. Make it 4, and we put Superior cooldown worth? Yeah, it definitely is. Does Superior cooldown really come after Merkmac? Wait, when does Superior cooldown come out in this build? I wasn't even paying attention to that. Already in the build. There. Okay, how many items do I have that benefit from Star at this point? Fighting scroll, it doesn't. Arc mag, 14 seconds. Definitely matters for that. Mag's so good though. Do I do like this? That feels bad because you're getting lightning scroll so incredibly late. You're so rich when you get lightning scroll. I don't really want lightning scroll to be luxury. It's very central to his kit. If you're going these ulta based items. I have to kick Merkmag back. I also do something like that. Is this worth? We have cultist, but it's late. Leap. Not really. I mean, it's not bad. It's it probably is worth for a leap and cultist. And you're gonna build a Merkmag soon. Yeah, it probably is. Like, Mid-game optionals would look like this with something like... That's probably fine for mid-game optionals. We'll look at that more in a second. Options. But yeah, Zroll gives you a lot more team fight value, but it also makes you very reliant on your ults. Merc gives you a lot of individual damage. Could do that. I mean, I could do this also. Like, that could be how it looks. Yeah, actually, it probably is how it looks. It feels bad though. I'll tinker with it more when I'm buying. Oh, where does my QSR go? Wait, but you're so pressed for slots. I think you have to upgrade Merc before Lightning Scroll just because of slot issues. Well, maybe not. I guess I could just add like text to skip for Merc if you don't have slots. Okay. Let me start writing text so I don't forget. Buy Merc like before if you are low on slots. Okay. Backstabber, sell priority 1. Does anyone even look at sell priority? I've never looked at this in my life. Does it say? It doesn't say. How do I even know it has high sell priority? How do I even know it has high sell priority? Will it auto sell or something?
Stay strong.
I can't see its sell priority when I put that on it. So first round. Sell first. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a thing, but I have no clue how it works. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you which one's better first without playing it. This is like the type of thing where I just have to play first and then figure out which one's better. Cause like this gives much better team fight but you're very crutchy on your ult. But you did just buy a cooldown for your ults. But this gives much better like dueling. It's been since the build system got reworked. Since the shop rework, it's been there. Just no one uses it. I'm not even sure if it's like or how it works or if it's useful. Probably this as the next ISL priority. Third. What is the old CD at this point? With CDR and emblem, it's 116 seconds. 2 minutes. The lane optionals are there. I have so many items here. Do I need this? No, because I'm going with investments. I prefer Resto Shot. Don't need this. This goes here. Or I'll just put on since upgrading them anyway. Yeah, and the headshot carrot. But you just don't have room for like small items. Feels bad. What else is overpowered? Battle Vest is overpowered. I probably wouldn't buy it. Healbane also overpowered. I might buy this in some way. I don't have enough optionals to fill this box. Why is this box? Oh, because I had a ton of text and I had another optional here. That's why it was short on my holiday build. You're right, I don't have points in it. 94 seconds.
This is where you fall.
Pretty big AoE though. What's the difference with or without expansion? Did that actively change? I can't tell. No, it didn't. Okay. This is the radius without. This is it. Oh, that is so much longer. Okay, wait, let me check without how much shorter it is. That's a massive difference. I think you need expansion. Oh, god damn it. How do I even get this slot here? Probably want expansion after lightning. Maybe you could buy it pre-cooldown. And probably something I just need to test. Probably a core item. Oh, you're right. I'm forgetting you can sell cultist. Probably looks like that. Leap comes out relative like when you get your ult maxed. You could switch these two or put Fortitude sooner, but I think Leap's like overpowered as shit. No, a trophy collector is there again. Oh god. Oh wait, actually. Optional lates options. Put this here. This down and then do that. We'll get a spell break here. Plated armor probably. What's half decent in the late game on this character? Biners? Maybe. What else? Any other greens? You don't have any, you know, you've healed off your base ult. What am I talking about? Juggernaut for sure. Is there a world I'd ever want glass cannon? I don't really have enough fire rate to justify it. World where I'd want frenzy for sure. Filter overflow for weapon investments also wouldn't be bad, although you aren't really are you really utilizing the active? You're not, I mean, on last you're using it. You are. Wouldn't be bad. Not crazy, but it's not terrible. Which no, not which mail. And then any other item here? Not for Spirit Burn, maybe. I already have your anti-heal option. I guess if you really needed anti-heal. Yeah, okay. Something like that. And I'm not a fan of Witchmail. I don't think it works well with this type of character that doesn't need the cooldowns. Yeah, you definitely need Cold. Cold is just overpowered as shit, and Fortitude gives you movement speed and is like good healing. You probably could, if I was gonna cut anything, it probably is Fortitude on the chopping block next, but the movement speed it gives is so nice, and the healing. Let me check something. You're right, I probably should. If I'm gonna cut anything, it is Fortitude. Web? Is there ever a game I'd want web? I suppose it on late optional, maybe there's a... I wouldn't hate it. Late optionals are just kind of throwing stuff at the fan, though. So quick. We have 1 Fortitude, 2 Fortitude. Need more optionals. Spirit? Okay, let's I just want to do spirit mobility. Yeah. That. I don't have any tier 1s. I just need to like try this build. Do I ever want to try Surge of Power? You know what, let's just toss it in here. This, I remember to try it someday. And at that. Any other lane optionals I'd ever want? Spirit Sap is OP. Suppressor, definitely. Well, they're already getting a fire rate max. These two build into higher stuff. BRS is overpowered. Vulnerability wouldn't be awful. Cold Front wouldn't be awful. Anything else? Battle Vest wouldn't be terrible for a double vest angle. Okay, that looks better. Fortitude is just so good for sustain. This character, because your your lifesteal comes out of just your base kit, and you're not actually building any form of lifesteal, you don't have any form of like camp sustain. I have no way to heal myself like in camp, so you just have to perma reset, which feels so bad. Like I'm just bleeding health every camp I do, which is like why I want fortitude. How's it going, Juan? Welcome, welcome. That's how you say your name, right? I always you're in the perma butchered name box now, I suppose. I don't like how this build looks visually. I'll just give it walls of text and it'll look better. Close enough? Okay. But I didn't totally butcher it then. That text wasn't close at all. Okay. You need wave clear. Yeah, almost like the items troll or something. Sell first, force, rocks. I just don't have 90% of games, but only if it's good versus a few of their, but only if it can stop some dashes. Okay, cultist, OP. Nothing more to say about this. Leap and ult. Enduring speed. You can I swear in Deadlock builds? That piece EIECE of shit. I probably shouldn't say that. You need so much speed. Heal and speed. Out of combat, heal and speed. Sorry, I know you guys can't see what I'm typing. When this item is secretly broken video with a picture of trophy collector and a pro player giving a thumbs up. Oh god. I mean, honestly, if you just say that, people will give you so much, like, likely. I didn't buy trophy collector and lost the game. The next 3 games I bought it, we won all 3. Yeah, you're getting carried. Congrats, you're a page player. Sorry, no flame. Fleet foot, more movement speed. I feel like I have to get QSR sooner though. I just kind of tossed in QSR because I know I need it. I think it has to come out a little. Does it come out in lane? Probably. Probably instead of slow. Realistically, it should be my spirit investment and not slowing X. Realistically, this has to go in a situational. Oh, but people aren't gonna buy it if I put it in situationals. That's the issue. But I want this pretty much every game. Actually drafting quickly for once? Not my DLNS. Alright. Win the game quickly, Abraham, so I can go get food. Calvin Fern.
Motto here from Fearless Furies was more of a deny pick to make sure that you don't give it up for ABL.
Justin,
Because
talking about. For one, ABL didn't play last game together, played a last game. For two, Yamato is also just really good right now. Not just like they even if the enemy team didn't have ABL, they'd still pick Yama here. They'd still pick Yama Holiday. Sling Bolt's useless now? It's not useless, it's just very nichely useful. Like on Warden, I just always rather have Slowing X, especially because like I think all the new characters they added Slowing X is so good into. Okay. What are bans looking like? Actually, don't know. I don't see much I want to ban on either team. I already banned Inferno, so they're using Holiday as M1. We could ban, like, I guess Bebop if we really wanted, but you're probably not drafting that. Furry's side, we could ban Dorman. Okay. I have no idea what either team's bans, honestly. I don't see what you want to hit. Okay. Ban Geist. Honestly, yeah, I think that's. I couldn't tell you why I banned Geist. Abrams pickup, sure. I'm glad Abrams is getting some prio again. He like fucking deserves it. Character is still good. Yeah, this draft just like I have no clue what the fuck we're drafting. We draft Viscous, we draft what else is good right now? I mean Page is good, but I doubt either team wants Page. Maybe Furries can pick up Page. Abrahams, I don't know what you pick at this point. You have your pick, you have your front line, you have your carry. We just want like random shit. We want good lanes at this point. Who's laning with Paradox? Paradox, Viscous mid. Okay, we ball Page. We don't want them to get the Bebop pick into our Viscous. Okay. And then we have ooh, Furries pick up. Again, they could pick up Page. Okay, they do. And then we pick up the left that's like decent. Actually, well, I don't know from them, but from Abraham's, I actually wouldn't mind a Victor coming out. I have no idea where his drafts lost. Double flyer again. They like their double flyers. Couldn't tell you why. We last pick. Again, I actually wouldn't hate Victor here. You're very like off pick, but it could do some work here. To be fair, no, wait, you're in Vindicta. Why am I saying pick Victor into Vindicta? Wait, that's troll as shit. I didn't realize they had Vindicta. Wait, Victor's terrible. Yeah, we pick Hayes. That makes sense. Okay. Let me line up the category. Start getting some text on up. I forgot to run ads. Who cares? Not like people fight. I actually don't think running ads during like having. I don't think having pre-rolls during DLNS streams matters. Although to be fair, I have them during most. I would actually do some like analytical work and like run the numbers. Are they running a scrim right now? Oh no, it's Piggy's class is happening right now. Okay. Piggy's class is still happening? Wait, didn't that start like hours ago? How long is Piggy's class? No, I think they're just playing random games at this point. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, like, oh, we get into the game. Oh, I spoke it into existence. Holy shit, they actually got in the game. Christmas miracle. Wait, let me save the changes to this build. And then we go here. Go here. Let's go watch the pub stomp.
I think they're still the heavy underdog.
When are you doing a class? I'm doing one on Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific, so 8 p.m. Eastern.
the favorite in this match. They should be putting up some.
I'm not gonna really teach that many classes normally because I'm doing a lot of scrim stuff and focusing on scrims. Like I'll probably teach like a class or two a month, but I'm mostly working on scrims. I'm gonna do EU and NA normally. Just this week we only want one coach for each scrims because there's only like one game that's gonna be run for both regions. Well, normally it's gonna be two or more. So then we'll have two coaches. But I'm generally going to be focusing on scrims, but I am teaching a class, which is just going to be normal VOD reviews this Saturday. To be fair, maybe I'll come up with a better idea, and I think I'm going to do a VOD review and class blend, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to focus on. I'll probably watch Piggy's laning class and then try to bridge off of that and what he talked about. I think that's my plan. I'll focus on laning stage. I'll tell people to submit VODs after they watch Piggy's class, and then I'll try to focus on talking about what he talked about. I'm not sure.
Bro, okay. Again, I thought D-Mob was gonna be on B-Bomb.
I can see you on E1? EU1? Yeah, for sure. I'll be there. I should be there next Tuesday, unless there's like only one game again, which I kind of doubt. I should be there next Tuesday. But also Ranger was gone this week, so it was kind of he's like I forget what he's at, but he's at something. So timings were kind of like, you know, I'm picking up his class this week, and then also I'm the only one who can do NA scrims. Then it's like, all right, let's just do one on each, and like that type of thing. Anyway, how do the games even work? It's just like, I mean, they just work like, what do you mean? They just work like there's a draft. It's just like a normal game, but there's a draft. Who wants to come? There's like, okay, I guess I get what you're asking. First off, you sign up. There's like a thing, you sign up. Secondly, there's like a bot that automatically makes the game. You link your stat locker, and then you say, I want to play on the bot, and it automatically makes your team, automatically makes your voice chat, does everything for you. Next up, it automatically makes a draft for you too. So next up, we do the draft, and then you guys play the game. If whichever coach, whether it's Piggy, Ranger, or I, we're just watching the game. We're not saying anything. We're not coaching anyone. We're just watching the game as a whole. And then after, we take notes during the game of what we'd like to see from both teams better, and then after the game we go over it. I think we're supposed to do an hour, but Piggy's was like 2 hours last time. To be fair, that's also because the lobby crashed. It was like super late getting into one. But I think we're only supposed to like recap for like 30 minutes at most, and he's pretty sure he did like a recap for like an hour. So I'm gonna try to keep my coaching more condensed than his, but we'll see. Or than his was, but we'll see.
Because they knock you up and set up for more damage.
Ooh, the stun.
Like a very early kill on the GT. Shiv on the chase down. Together, he's way too sharp on this character to miss that kill.
I found the Tuesday class great. Won 7 out of 8 games I've played since the following advice. Oh, that's great. That was the EU scrim, right?
Together could get fed another kill.
You know, Piggy's a phenomenal coach. I was watching that too I'm sad they aren't recorded. I would love to watch them recorded, but I was in there for the most of it. I watched the scrim, kind of made my own notes, and then, you know, kind of compared to him when he was going over his, and I saw the majority of his notes before I had to stream. But I learned a lot too. Like, I mean, he's just a phenomenal coach. It's gonna be hard, like, standing next to Piggy and Ranger, like, trying to provide equal value, but I'll do my best.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you would like Yumi. If you would like Yumi, Nami, or Lulu if you like Paige. Probably no, you would like Yumi or Lulu.
Now they're not. Now it's even, but you know what? Hey, it's still a much better.
That was the holiday that got slapped in lane with the God Bebop. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, that's also an issue right now. Right now, because we only can run one game, the ranks are scuffed, but also as we get more people, we're gonna have like iterations of ranked, and there's gonna be like an initiate to like, I don't know, emissary game that's coached by one of the junior coaches we have, and then there's gonna be like initiate to phantom game that will either be coached by Ranger, Piggy, or I, although realistically I'm gonna try to pick up the lower one and make one of them do the higher one. To be honest with you, I don't know, I think they'll be down for that, but it is low-key like, I low-key am gonna try to be like, well, you know, you're the better coach, so like, why don't you pick up the E6 game and I'll coach the like 5 phantoms where I tell you for 10 minutes don't run it down mid. And then there'll be like a high bracket that's like, I don't know, it'd probably be like Oracle to Ascendant or whatever, or Oracle to Eternus, where like, you know, that'd be also coached by one of us, which again I will generally try to make who I consider to be the better coach, which would be either Ranger or Piggy, whoever's coaching with me. Okay. Well, I don't even think we have. Like last scrim, the lowest player we had was like a Seeker player, but he was a mod, and he was just kind of like hopping in because I think he just thought there'd be a lower player turnout. Or maybe he actually really fucks with Deadlock, I don't know. But I know he's like a Gosu person. The classes, the class VODs you have to, it is paid access. There is a 1 month free trial if you want to try it, !Gosu. But the classes are behind the trial, or behind the paywall. However, it's 30 a month, which the average coaching session, I mean, my coaching session and the average coaching session, I'm actually on the cheaper end, but 30 an hour is like a cheap coaching session. So having 30 a month is like a very good value offer, or value proposition. Anyway.
D-Mob, very comfortable soul spot.
In League, honestly, playing League taught me a lot about, like, better at Deadlock. Like, I still watch League occasionally and I learn things about Deadlock. Like, I was watching Cadrill coach someone, and, like, I was still learning, like, the concepts I can apply to Deadlock. So it actually does still improve. Like, watching League content or playing League does still actually, like, you do learn something about just generalized macro in this game.
Start in this game where I think he's absolutely going to be able to realize that tempo.
Getting denied by Page, that's gotta hurt more than losing.
I would say is League oh, we were asking. Yeah, League macro is, I mean, it's generally the same, but it's also very different. How was that in range? What the fuck? How? Cross map ult.
One of the best ship players in the world. The counter kills coming in the mid lane.
I don't think arguably, I think he is the best shift player in the world.
Just watch that. Iana dying in the mid lane. Yamato should be up next here. No ultimate left, nothing, no gas in the tank, and D-Mob is here to get the cleanup.
What's so weird for me is that looking at Together as a player, what he's doing on Shiv is kind of what he did on Yamato really early on in his career, and then he seemed to have fallen off where others were able to keep playing.
Oh, you're adding online in Discord. Well, it's too late now, but thank you for reminding me. Yeah, no, Together's like fucking insane. Together's such a good player. I'm surprised Abraham's copped him. Now we wait 2 weeks when Together announces that he's leaving because he doesn't want... Well, actually, we'll wait 2 weeks, and then Together will announce he's leaving, and then Taz will announce he's leaving, and then Sonya will announce he's leaving, and then Sate will announce he's leaving. And we'll just keep cycling players like that for 2 weeks until people finally learn that they don't want to play with one of the players there. Yeah, the classes are recorded and uploaded to the platform. I think Metro hasn't uploaded his class yet, but Piggy should, like, today or tonight. You're supposed to after. I'll upload mine after, like, you know, an hour after. I just streamed through Discord last night. Oh, really? Oh, shit. So it is. I've kind of, like, been joking about it. Like, I've wanted to go online, but I didn't realize it actually mattered. Shit. Okay, well, not today because it's too late, but tomorrow. I need to burn it into my, like, muscle memory to go online. Oh, wait, you're probably in Gosu, aren't you? I didn't think about that. Oh, that makes sense. Shit, I gotta lock in. Yeah, but the thing is, now that I'm actually in, like, a coaching, yeah, it does matter a lot.
Fremont gets deleted, a hook for more.
Oh, no.
It's getting out of control now, Jason.
He's gonna give him another one. I mean, Together's gotta be closing this one out.
Yeah, I've been trying to focus on drafting strats though, because like also because I'm coaching a lot of scrims. Like my scrim coaching will be fine, but one of my weaker points is like drafting. Well, actually, my drafting knowledge has gotten pretty good, but like I would say, am I a worse coach than Ranger or Piggy? I would say yes, but I think that's more subjective. No, actually it's probably objective, but it's like very objective that I'm worse with drafting knowledge. My drafting knowledge is much worse than either of those big players, so I really want to get that up.
Yeah, and Sonya also is just quietly farming up a storm on the Ivy. She's clearing some of the enemy jungle camps. Here's a bird coming into some low players, but instead
like I know general drafting and laning, but I'm really trying to get better at knowing good lanes and such, which I actually think I've gotten a lot better. I'm glad I started watching DLNS because there was a while where I was like just coaching solo queue and not really even. I would watch pro, but I wouldn't like analyze it or anything or really care. That was in the Hydronation reign, which was so pro play was just so boring to watch. But now I'm glad I'm locking back in because that game knowledge is gonna be super useful. Why didn't she stake? Wait, what? We held stake there? Am I crazy or does stake on buff? Maybe we just thought he was baiting because he was trying to. We probably just thought he was trying to bait stake. To be fair.
Possibly the best team in the world too. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Sneaky Golem.
In the world.
It's been a while since we've seen them play up against melee creeps, which still has the potential to be.
Did they just? I don't mean this rudely. Did they just call Abraham's the best team in the world and then also say that Sneaky Golems were comparable to Abraham's? Because, like, I don't mean this rudely, but, like, buff enjoyers are better than Abraham's, and Abraham's would just, like, Fearless Furies. I don't think Fearless Furies would beat Sneaky Golems, but they'd take games off Sneaky Golems. And Abraham's would like delete sneaky gold. So yeah, no flame. But like, you know, I don't think anyone disagrees.
Deeper into the opponent's side of the map. There's walkers to take. There's waves crashing on the Guardian. They don't care. They only want the kills.
Bro, you got like waves to push. They're all still grouped up on this left-hand side of the jungle to look for a fight.
Farm heroes. You don't need to farm creep. Farm heroes.
Man, that was really good
That's very
movement.
true. He's trying to go for the chase
Sleep,
down on
getting
two
down
sides.
shop while slept
So
is actually
deep, though.
huge. What the fuck?
And Taz is
He's
slipping
committed.
away. Like, there's going to be players coming in for this. The punish is here. Here's together.
Oof.
Coming off the flank. Doesn't have
You
exit,
live?
but you're bleeding out here on the holiday.
Yeah, bleed out, damn. I don't know why I said yeah for saying you
Watch
live.
their opponents bleed out here. 9 streak for together.
Give up slowing hex.
11 minutes.
Your
He's gonna reach a
strike.
kill per minute this game, Jason.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
I think the challenger team in EU that loses still beats the best in A team at 6-10 games. Yeah, I think that's where we disagree. I think if like furries went against
It's getting worse.
golems right now, I think golems would win like 7-3.
Finally, they caught the
But we'll
shift.
never know until we actually see a
Single
LAN
carry,
tournament.
Turns around for a kill and somehow gets cubed to walk it off.
And no one can even go up against him anymore.
Move
if
for
you're
the
like
follow hermit. Welcome, welcome. A movement tech class would be good. I could maybe do that. I was kind of thinking what I haven't actually recommended to staff yet, but I was thinking that we like contact Leaf and ask him to like guest host a class. Thank you for the follow, Dalzo. Welcome, welcome. Wait, is that how I said that? Wait, Dald. How did I fuck that up so bad? That's Dal doesn't. Holy shit. Well, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I butchered your name so terribly.
Yeah, I said that for sure. No, my girlfriend.
But yeah, I honestly, a movement class wouldn't be bad. I don't think they would care if I changed my class, even though I already technically made the event with the description. I'm not sure if I can edit it.
Based entirely on you having hair or not.
The movement class would be fun. The class would be really fun, actually. I don't think I'm good enough to get an hour out of it though.
Which means Jason is secretly saving for a trip to
Am I?
Turkey fund right now.
Angel sliding. Air strafing is like a 10-minute segment. Wall bounce abuse, edge boosting. I'm at 20 minutes. Questions. I'm at 30 minutes.
Optimizing for maximum Steve
What else is there to talk about with movement?
Coming in. D-Mob trying to put a punish down.
The MC. I'm padding.
But this Abrams, I mean, there's a lot of stacks on him. He cannot stand toe to toe.
Pixel boost. I'm still padding.
And here's the catch. Saint coming in to assist this cleanup. More players over the top, and who is it but together to secure the finish kill? Of course it is.
Kind of would like that. Because I only coach like 1 to 2 classes a month, or do 1 to 2 classes a month. I want to make them like really, really good. So the players are always like, oh, we want a midnight class, because I just am able to put more time into my classes. Because obviously the other coaches having to do weekly ones just don't have the time. Versus if I'm doing 1 a month, I can really put time in. So that way I just get like free. The Gosu people are all like, oh, the students really like his class. We should like, you know. Oh, he makes such good classes. That'd be perfect. Yeah, I guess generalized movement of just breaking down stuff like that would be fine. You know what? It's a bad idea. Let me start writing stuff down, and let me also ask.
I think we've had more kills per minute in the last 5 minutes than we've had minions per minute killed for Abrahams with how this game's going. He's looking for another one. Looking to add stats.
Can I edit the event that I made?
Taking down Captain once again, and this pressure on the left-hand side is going to continue. They're going
Edit event. Oh, that's a thing. Okay, so they won't know if I edited it. Okay.
I don't know if you want to defend this Walker. The Walker's very low HP. It's not going to last much longer. Together.
If I have a better idea, could I also just do a class and have this week?
Zero value out of the page alt. This is tragic. This is sad. The funeral dirge plays on.
No.
Okay. Aston staff chat.
This is really important. I've seen enough.
Together bought trophy collector. It's BM to be fair. Wait, but the players aren't gonna realize it's BM. No, the fucking like emissary player who's trying to like cope to me trophy collector is good is not gonna realize that he together is BM buying. ABL bought magic carpet, bro. They're just shit talking now.
He's got majestic leap magic carpet. That's so good.
Wait, can you majestic leap while on a magic carpet?
I don't think so, because it like fixes your movement. I don't know, man. We gotta do some deadlock science here in this game. I mean,
You want Deadlock Silence?
honestly,
I'm pretty sure
it's
you
not even
can't.
that crazy to
But I think I know how the interaction works, but I can't
It's not
explain it
that
in
crazy
words, so I'll
because,
just show it.
like,
I'm
all you
pretty
need to do
sure
in this game for
it
Abraham
doesn't
is
work.
just
Actually, maybe they
hold
fix it and just
I mean,
leaves you out of it. I assume it just leaves you out of it. Yeah, it just leaves you out of it.
has the ulti, but it's not gonna be
Any
enough.
interaction takes you out of it.
Demob just rips the
Okay.
ulti, no stun for that. And more
What's BM
stacks
buying? It's like
put
it's
together.
BM stands for bad manners. So it's like we know we're gonna win this game no matter what we do, so we're just gonna buy like troll shit to like, you know, like basically like call you shit. Like say we don't even need good stuff to beat you. We can buy trophy collector. We can buy magic carpet. We can buy. I mean, I'm sure we'll see Paige buy glass cannon. Now actually Paige is on their team. We'll see like I don't know. Someone will buy some troll shit. Like Shiv will buy glass cannon next or something.
Tournament enemy territory. Far Greco's just pushing the left lane because he realized there's nothing they can do. But there's going to be no minions to back him up because they've been cut down by Abrahams to prevent him from getting this damage onto the Walker, and the push to continue to come through here now out of Abrahams into the base with the magic carpet goo ball.
Where's the damage follow-up? Where's together? He needs
The kill at least. But I mean, this is
Sieging the base.
at least I can go to the store.
I want him to dive deep. Here he goes. Gets a connection. Oh, the dash goes wide though. That's gonna let GT get out of this for now. Execute.
Well, I'm gonna start looking at who I should raid.
Abrams skills up in a couple seconds. Abrams knows trying to desperately juke away, get out of range, but it's another stack. And a heal bane kill as well for the Shiv.
These games were rough. Also, Sharo, you didn't see the first one. Actually, the first one was
And he pulls ABL into the fountain.
I mean, it was a decent game, but like,
This is just a naked base siege.
as far as like a
Yamato just doesn't
flirting
have
from
ulti yet.
watching
He's
it,
getting firmly
a little bit of a yikes. Like I low-key feel like NA is gonna be better from like a coaching perspective to watch.
this point in the game.
Jake, you're under investigation for channel point
Fuck,
manipulation.
no one normally raid is live.
Lost points.
I guess we could end no raid. I could raid Big Duck again.
7%. I bet it's 7%. Y'all bet at 30. That's all I gotta say. I bet at 7. Y'all bet at 30. We are not the same. We are not the same. That was my risk management strategy, and you guys are like, yeah, they're gonna win. For
Googles
sure.
didn't want to play this week since they didn't have a stable 6 yet. OC's Empty Dreams Overseas are just joining with Leviathan to play this week. Oh, they're on loan. Oh, interesting. Okay. That makes sense. So they're on loan. They're not actually on Leviathan. Okay. So next week will actually be good then. We'll have, in theory, we have Glue Balls and Melee Creeps back. Leviathan, which was like 3 of the old Goo Balls player of, you know, Overseas, Osis, and the other one I just read. And then 3 other people that I'm sure you would recognize, but I did not.
Legitimately, I think it's a good play. Page goes to the ult, but it's a little off sync because that sleep connect. That's enough to just get on top of this Page. Another stack for together. Hasn't even lost a real point of HP. Ooh, the hook barely goes wide. Yamato, space created. Going into enemy territory. This is the wrong side of the map, but honestly, it's the type of game you got to make these plays. I've done this play before.
Hey, playing farm and seeing boxes is unexpected. It's like a Hail Mary play or Hail Mary play.
We know it's over. Abrahams, they want to get full stacks on the troll. Oh my god.
Red Ranger. He has double the viewers though, so it probably isn't worth.
Abrams, Walker push.
Streaming with a Metro.
Finally, it's a chance to put some counter damage down, but your base may be in a little bit of a tough spot here.
Wait, why does... Oh, but he's streaming with Metro, but Metro isn't streaming.
You know
Interesting.
what, Captain? Will he get his man? The one-on-one of the century. He doesn't really have the damage for this. It's kind of painful. Those blue bars on the right side of the screen, you don't need to watch those. There's no important information there. As the Walker down. He's got his man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
There we go.
The
The
parry,
actual
okay.
category.
Doesn't save her. But this
I don't know who to raid. I'll probably just call it.
Rampage here from together. It's parry him. It buys you about a second.
How many kills have we had happen so far for Abrahams? I can't wait to see this on the end of the match screen here, but that's, I mean, they're going to close it out. They're going to take their time, though, making sure to get
Oh, Shiri's live?
collector. But Abrahams are going to be taking the victory here in the night shift number
What
14
are
and
tags?
getting some extra money in their
I've heard the
pockets.
name, so I think we'll raid him.
Furies can do about this.
But what are
Yeah,
those
I mean, Abrahams,
tags?
they're just waiting for that
Eh,
perfect
fuck it, we'll
choice
raid him.
window
I've heard his
where they
name. I know he's a
eventually
good player.
challenge
I think I've
him.
actually
It's
seen him
pretty
in
death wish.
chats.
No one's even attempting to hit the patron. Hey, the just wants those stacks. We need to get
Idval and Hayes is the new meta. No, they're just BM buying at this point. They have like Trophy Collector, Magic Carpet, Cheat Death. It's just complete BM.
Actually, Jake, I got word from chat. The punishment for channel point manipulation is catsuit cosplay.
Yep, I have heard
Everyone
that.
wants me in a catsuit. Everyone wants me in a catsuit. Y'all do whatever it takes. Y'all are desperate. Oh my god. Oh my god. They don't have they have one crystal left. Okay, it's going.
Surprised he actually got the shiv.
Somebody, the creep.
Watch people buy Magic Carpet and Cheat Death now. 100% you'll see it. 100% you'll see more Trophy Collectors, Cheat Death, and Magic Carpets now because people can't recognize BM builds or BM builds.
The game's ending. It's gonna be what, 21 minutes? Coming up on 20.
Can you end the fucking game?
The game's ending right now.
Base. 4 more kills, and Sonya's here just trying to close it out by himself. He might even fall for this one though, and no Riju to get him back alive once again.
Like, I do think this should be like not allowed, by the way. I do think this level of BM should not be allowed.
Keeping their hopes alive. Saying, guys, should we be hitting this and not them?
All right, 21.
2 E's in the middle of his name, right?
We need to check the kills here. 1 kill per minute. I don't know if I've ever seen a 1 kill per minute game.
Here's a Mo
I mean,
one
that's
trick.
like should be an impossible threshold.
All right, there we go.
Together.
All right.
You gotta ban together Shiv, man. There's too many things you have to ban against Abrahams, but you really have to ban the together Shiv.
Well, of all the finals we've had here on Deadlock Night Shift, this was one of them. Probably one of the most severe beatings we've gotten.
Yeah, now we're just
as
waiting.
the,
All right, I go in, everyone.
of the
I could.
series where,
No, I need to go to the
like,
store.
you know,
I would stream the
it's
NA
sort of
bracket
game
because I have
when the
time, but I
house flies
have
out the
to.
window and you're talking
It
about
closes
how
at
to punish
5.
Jake for market manipulation.
So I don't really have a choice. I need to get food.
It's not a strong sign for
Yeah,
the
I'm lucky.
Pirates
Okay.
match.
Racism 1 Sag.
I lost my house and had to move back in with my parents. How could you do this? How could you recommend Fearless Furies?
Wait, I'm typing this in the wrong chat. Oh, that's what you're telling me. Thank you.
I can't believe you told me to spend my channel points.
Stop buying lattes. Make your coffee at home.
Look up ABL Metro.
The reason why you can't afford a house is your avocado toast. But
It's the avocado toast and the latte.
Okay, sorry, doing my part.
Key points of financial advice.
And listening to Jake on predictions.
I'm
Production
never gonna-
here,
I'm never
just
gonna-
going-
my preds again. you guys are irresponsible.
I just didn't have my camera on the entire time. I was in the darkness.
Dog, I'm
It is what it is.
friends
That's why we were in
with
that stream
Metro.
for that period of time. That was
It's
but,
I just think
ABL
that's
hates.
why.
oh yeah, I mean truly.
Anyway.
I do want to see the stats screen though. I know,
Have fun, everyone. Hope you enjoy.